And oh shit, hang on, I wasn't at the right screen here. Hold on. Fucking waiting for the link. And let's say hi.
Hello,
everybody.
Hey,
Hello.
Welcome back to the Bannermanes, episode 198, Reboot. What'll happen today? I hope I remember so that you can find out.
Whoa.
As for what happened last time, Electra.
Hello. All right. So last session, we started off in the train yard of Steambeard's cog. Shortly after rescuing him from his captivity, we ran into a bunch of threadrippers surrounding the train that we were about to hop onto, and a large fight ensued. The train and Steambeard helped out by shooting. Well, the train was shooting lightning bolts at the enemies. After we finished that battle, we all boarded the train, and it set sail for the Wild Yonder. As we were training around Goldenport,
Excuse me.
another train pulled up beside us, and we had intervehicular combat with them. And then after we defeated them, another vehicle, this time an airship that was hijacked by the Threadrippers, one of the very same airships that was used in the race, pulled up beside us, and we had to fight them too, ending with Electra turning into a dragon and essentially tackling the airship. And after we were done fighting for our lives, we essentially pulled up back into Steambeard's cog after doing a full revolution of Goldenport, and he offered us lodging for the night, which we graciously accepted because we were all very, very sleepy. And I think that brings us to now.
We had also the whole sort of combat was being filmed. There was sort of it was being transmitted on
Yes.
screens, from what I recall.
Yeah.
Yes,
And-
you guys followed around the entire the entire gear and destroyed a lot of stuff along your way, and
Yeah.
there were droners following the train.
And then
Hello?
bitch Cammy stole my
Oh, yeah. That is the note at the end there. The camera Kieran was last spotted close to midnight when you guys were rolling in
on the TV.
on the TV down
With
on
my
layer
rapier.
3 interviewing a member of Goldenport's army.
And we also got a cutaway to seeing Radium descending down a familiar elevator shaft and talking about she knows where the power has gone or is going. And she was laughing about it, and then she was kind of cutting out.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was going down that elevator that we came up on from Fortuna's vault area.
Yeah, from the
the snap
17th
factory.
level, yeah. So that's where I would assume the next logical step to follow.
Yep.
And
After we
Steamber had
sleep.
a rather weird reaction to the power fluctuating when it was going. When it fluctuated for that one period, he looked didn't he look confused if I remember right? He seemed
Steambeard?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did look confused as to why the rails wouldn't have power. When you guys lost power on the conduit rail for a little bit.
Implying there's a huge draw.
Mm-hmm. All right. So you guys have all done your sleep. Press the sleeping buttons and refresh yourselves.
I could push the one for the whole party. Hold on.
Or
Looks like
meanly
Electra's
could
getting
try to
twice the
streamline
sleep.
it and be boring. Deprive people of pressing the sleep button. Electra is still large. I think they should probably be unlarge.
Yeah. I tried to make myself unlarge last session, but I don't know how.
I got it.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys all wake up in your little executive suite Steambeard has prepared for you. Are you doing anything getting ready for the day, or are you just heading out?
I am casting my daily spells. did
I will
yesterday, so-
cast. Good call. I'll cast my one. Yes. Crew, I think it's going to be a even more busy day. Not that they haven't all been, but this could be the biggest one yet.
There's a small explosion sound from Penguin's room.
Okay.
I'm okay.
He's okay.
Don't worry about me.
Good. And I cast Tailwind upon myself.
Like he peeks his head out. Nobody's
Mhm.
gonna worry about me.
You said you were
Uh,
fine.
Okay, I'll
No.
be fine. Daddy closes.
Oh my gosh. Penguin,
Oh,
got all your feathers blackened.
Okay, well, it's not entirely my fault. It was really cool. And then like, there's a little fucking mechanical penguin that starts like zooming out from the door.
Oh boy, what-
couldn't help myself. It just starts like spinning around everybody's hose.
What is that?
I made it. I don't know what Guntic wants to call it, but it doesn't have a name yet. And then
What does it do?
Gunter pops out from between Penguin's 4 talons, and he has a little like RC remote controller that he's controlling the thing with.
Oh, it's a better Gunter.
Yeah, Gunter gives you a look.
Oh, hush. You know I'm joking.
He makes the little penguin like construct thing like just bap into your like into your shins.
Pollux lands beside it and gives it a little peck.
It's certainly clockwork. Might say a construct innovation, if you will.
He gives it another peck and flies off.
But yeah, clearly he was up all night working on that thing. I want to see how it works. It's so cool.
sorry,
that's so
finally getting
cool.
the coffee.
He's got a little-
Finally got his dedication because we had a long rest.
Ah,
He's
Oh.
been waiting. He needed a little
Imagine
nap first.
resting.
Stayed up all night studying.
Yeah,
The nerd. The nerd.
I think that's pretty innovative, actually, lad. You've been inspired by the city, clearly.
Yeah.
I was never really allowed to do this stuff back home.
oh, I guess they don't like mechanisms there, right?
No.
Well,
Nice.
Penguin, I guess you're my new. I guess you're my new maintenance guy.
What?
Oh, there we go.
Into the void.
I gotta come up with
Into the
prices.
particle accelerator. Oh yeah, I forgot I already activated the map. Fool that I am.
The
Fool that
notion
he
of
be.
Penguin becoming a mechanic shifted the planes of reality to move everyone 40 feet left. Really a powerful notion. Like that whole Gumball episode where Richard gets a job and reality breaks itself.
All right.
Mayor.
Mayor.
Are you guys heading
Nominate.
out for the day? Like opening the door to your little executive suite, you'd see Steambeard is like waiting outside. He looks pretty excited. In one hand, he's got a newspaper, and floating beside him, there's a little like a little drone with a single EDF fan floating and holding a plate with a cup of coffee on it. And on the side of the mug, it says, "Logistics is my passion."
Nice.
And he's like, look at this. We made the paper. And he hands you this, and I'll begin posting paper articles in Newsstand, beginning with the headline here. Where's Newsstand? There.
Wait to see the front cover of Non-Drew with this.
There's no front cover.
Non.
It's not a
What?
magazine. This is a newspaper. It's just words.
Wait, what? Somebody
Also,
say
I don't
something?
know. I don't know how to do the funny formatting in Discord. So
That's a hashtag and a space before the wording. The more hashtags you put, the different headings it gets. But
The funnier it gets.
What?
Are you thinking of the
If you want to do like the code, it's.
oh,
surround
that's
your
not what I
text.
meant to do.
Did you mean
Shut up, Memely.
asterisks?
You messed that up.
I didn't do shit.
If you're talking about like the code block, like his, or
Anyway, yeah, I'm talking about the plot. That's not important. Anyway,
Surrounded
first
by
there's
three,
the headline in Newsstand.
Tilde.
like 3 of these guys.
Read it to us, kicker. Read it. I can't read.
I'm gonna kill you.
A third
Yeah.
one of those. Yeah, it's that.
Ah, I see.
Just 3 of the tildes. Not the tilde.
That's not a
the
tilde,
single
that's the
asterisk. I know
The
it's not,
weird-
but it's the button
weird
where the tilde
back
is used.
comma weird thing, whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
newspaper
The
seemed to be out
schwa.
of order.
Or the back apostrophe.
Oh, there we go.
All right. Anyway,
figured it out.
the headline article at the top of the newspaper: full steam ahead. Steambeard wins the Inventors Expo contest. Pulling ahead of the competition is new war engine on the last day. Piloted by Steambeard himself and crewed by a complement of Bannermanes, the engine struck a sizable blow against the Threadripper presence on the surface.
I don't know how I feel about them identifying us as being there.
Is there
I think it's
is there a photo? Like, is there a photo on there as well? On the
I mean,
newspaper?
yeah, there'd be a photo. The droners were all over you guys.
Yeah,
know.
News's eye twitches nervously at the notion of
Oof.
there possibly being a photo of her in the paper.
Yeah, which
It was a
which-
pretty
which
big
scene in
event.
which scene in the thing was it a photograph?
Yeah.
Or was it multiple?
In this one, it's just like it's a scene of the train just kind of traversing the tracks while somebody's firing one of the side turrets.
Whoa. Oh, look, Swift, you're right there. You're doing your pose thing again.
Ooh, oh. No, he's just mocking you openly.
Looks over at you. Why
She
are you
winks.
like this?
I don't know. I can't help it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, I'm an ass.
Oh. Well, we did make quite the scene. It's expected. I would hope that shows up in the paper.
Plus, I'm sorry, Penguin. I'm a little upset that bitch Cammy has my rapier.
Well, why don't you just go find her and ask for it nicely, or you will sue her or something?
Sure.
I could suggest
a
some
little-
nice approaches.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna stab her in the eye with a pen like I know someone here wants to, but I want my things back. I don't like her having my things.
Where even is she?
Seemed like she was underground.
All right. Well, you seem to know how to find people, Newsflash. So you should mark that down.
Well, so News actually already has her notepad out because first off, the notion of the newspaper and her possibly having a picture in there is something that very much so discomforted her, but she's not going to really touch upon it. But she actually was intending on asking Steambird a question. And she already instinctively took out her notepad and has her pen in her wing, and she's looking over at him, and she essentially wants to ask him about the reaction he had regarding the power fluctuation that happened the other day, and how that's rather like him noting that it was odd, caught her attention, and she's wondering why it seemed so peculiar.
Yes, that is peculiar. The transportation is one of the higher level functions here that shouldn't lose power before other things. It's unusual, but there's a bit of a known issue, known by some, I should say, not most. There are a lot of old things in this city, and every now and then, some forgotten factory deep in the city will turn back on one day and demand an inordinate amount of power to make paper clips or something stupid like that.
Wow, a paperclip machine?
Whoever
Oh,
has,
yeah, that's just an example, but occasionally some old mothballed machine deep in the city will start demanding power, and it will cause all kinds of weird things until someone can find it and shut it down again.
Hey, I
Weird.
wonder.
who has the map?
I think Triple does.
Also, go ahead, Electra. Sorry.
I don't have the map,
Sorry,
but
what
I
was
wonder if it might have anything to do with this. And I'm pretty. Did I have the pamphlets? Who had the pamphlets?
I think
I had
Triple
the
also did.
Uh,
Or
Su-
you
Yeah, I
might
think
have.
Triple had them,
Wait,
but
What was
I
the
think
original
Tri-
question though? Because
Yeah.
somebody said, "Oh, Triple has something." I have the
The
plan
phone.
flips, but what else? Oh, the phone.
maps.
Yes, I do have that. I guess the
It's
maps are
found
just
on
an
the
app on it.
pamphlet thing first, and then I can touch upon what I want to talk about with the map.
Hey,
You can look
He'll,
into
he'll
that.
have both out.
she's gonna pull pamphlet 3 out of the pamphlets if Triple offers them up. Or wait, no. And she grabs pamphlet 4. And yeah, this is the one. It has detailed information about how to shut off the power, right? Maybe they're trying that now.
Oh, I see. Like the plan. The plan. I got you.
Yeah, pamphlet 4. Just out of character, it says it has detailed information and diagramming on key infrastructural elements of Layer 3's power network and what needs to be flipped on and off or taken out and restructured to ensure proper disconnect. And that is pamphlet 4.
I suppose that's possible. But what's odd about these outages is that it's not a lack of power that seems to be causing them. With the amount of power the city is running on right now, we should have enough power for the trains.
Well, I guess
Power's
we better go find out.
taken somewhere else.
Yeah, did News get a look at the map from Triple?
Yes, he already has it out.
Okay, he's gonna take it. Could you actually pull up the map? I actually don't think I have it on hand.
Of the
For
city?
Kicker? Yeah.
Just
Oh, the map
quick-
of the city?
Oh, yeah.
Cross section
Yeah.
or the top
Cross section. The cross section, the one that shows like the like layout of it from like a
Oh, okay,
horizontal
okay.
view. Okay. So I was looking at this a bit ago.
Mhm.
So this is both kind of a mix of in and out of character, but looking at the fact, this is actually going to just be outright out of character, but News will just translate that in an in-character way. But being the fact that Radium was going down, right? That was the implication, was that she was going down for like familiar territory to an extent.
Yes.
Mhm.
I noted this ages ago, but on the right side of the map, underneath the whatever the heck the ISO, whatever the hell those things are called,
Icosahedron.
there's that long elevator shaft that goes into that small room on the bottom.
Yeah.
And that's been vexing me for quite
We've been
some
in there
time.
before. I'm pretty sure that was.
I don't think-
Vexes me.
Have we been in that one?
Isn't
I
that
don't
where we
think it's
powered
like a
up that
trash
door?
heap.
No,
I thought the
'cause that
trash level was like this
On the
level.
left side.
you guys
Oh,
you
oh,
guys
yeah.
were on the opposite side of the city. Yeah, when you went down
Oh.
there.
But we haven't even gone to this side, period.
Oh.
No, you haven't been to that side. You went down to the Funky Snap factory
Like here.
below the trash layer. Like all the way down here is where you
Oh.
went.
Yeah,
Mm.
because
that's
Radium
Oh, I see.
Radium was saying that it was like something that like isn't really like no one knows about it or something. I forgot how she worded it. But like if you zoom in on it, like there's a literal valve covering it. So I feel like that's something that many wouldn't go to. If that makes sense? Like unless you had this, you wouldn't really make a note or notice that. But I'm not sure because there's also there's that, and then underneath the sea engine and in that thing of water, there's also that other valve thing.
Yeah, I see
That's
that
there.
now.
Yes. I will remind you, since it has been a while, that entire area, like that you're pointing at, where that cover is, like in between these icospheres, is the if it's the like poison aether dust atmosphere, if I remember correctly.
When we
Lovely.
saw Radium, was she wearing anything into that, or was it just normal Radium?
It was just Radium in an elevator doing an impromptu broadcast.
I'm trying to think, like.
Impromptu broadcasting. I'm drawing you guys as the virgin and me as the Chad, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was like, "Fuck you guys, screwing things up with your train, or whatever." And then the air cutter went after you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, what do you guys think? This is still obviously out of character, but like, do you think that could be a possible place that she might be trying to head
Certainly.
to?
Is that the side of the city where she went down that elevator?
I don't think there's any way that we have a proper indication because I think there's only one elevator, right?
Well, in that
I
area,
don't
but
know.
that's an elevator we've been down before, and that's why
Well-
because we've got an icon over here, so I'm almost positive we've been to this side before.
The elevator
I
that you
th-
went down is the one that we're already familiar with, which is the
This big ass one, yeah.
But
Oh,
it's
okay.
also it's circular.
goes-
Golden Port, so
That's
it would go
true.
back around. Yeah, so,
That's true.
So going to the left of where the left side of the map is would lead to what's on the right side because it's a circular formation.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I just don't think we've
This
ever
is
gone
true.
far left enough.
Yeah, so you see like this one right over here. There's two elevators. So sorry, there's the one that's right over here, which isn't the one that she took. You guys took this one. There's like a little side pipe here.
Oh, okay.
And that
Oh yeah,
yeah,
the
that
one that
one
goes
goes
all the way down to the funky snap, as
Ah.
opposed to going to the just the trash layer.
I was under the assumption this giant shaft was the elevator shaft.
So was
No,
That's what I
that's a
thought.
trash chute.
Okay.
That makes sense.
So correct me if I'm wrong, Memely and Anon, I suppose, because you're the one that drew this out. Would you only be able to wrap around through level 1?
What do you mean?
Because
Like
I see
going in a
like there's
circle.
like a I guess a rock formation or something that's like from the like volcanic middle point that goes around and cuts off the other like layer 2 and layer 3 have like a cutoff point with like the solid formation there. Level 1 seems like it can actually go all the way to the left and around, or is that just like an aesthetic thing?
Wait, what do you mean exactly?
So
If you were to go transverse to this map,
solid rock, yeah. If you're interpreting the map literally, there's like the mass of like rock that cuts off layer 2 and layer 3 going towards the left, or is that just an aesthetic thing for the design of the map?
Like, I mean,
I'll just-
this is a giant circle. The volcano is the center, so you can circle around
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
I'm
it's just-
saying,
He's asking if the
this.
bottom level on the left side does it
Oh,
also circumnavigate.
Yeah,
Layer
because-
13. Sorry.
Yeah, well, no, I'm saying because you have like the volcanoes like. crust,
Oh yeah,
basically,
no.
that goes up the side.
That layer is pretty much deeper, so it's like half the map. It
Okay,
it
so it
doesn't
doesn't
go
go in
all the way
circle.
around.
Gotcha.
Okay.
But
So
I mean, you could conceivably walk up, like, I don't know if you see where I'm pinging, but if you were climbing up this side of the volcano up to like about here, you could go all the way around over to the other side and you'd end up like here-ish. But I'm assuming that's all like unfinished, just the side of the volcano.
The problem with that is that there's some weird dust in the air. We can't really go in there.
Right.
unless we had masks, yeah.
Because everything outside the icospheres is all the
Yep.
contamination.
Yeah, you've
And it's really hot too.
Tuna messed up a health plan or something.
And or how do you ping again?
Just hold
Hold down
left
mouse
click.
one.
And then down here, is there anything that we know about this?
Sorry, I fucked that up.
I don't think we learned anything about that.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The point
Just
of
that the
interest
sea
for me,
engine's in there.
yeah. Well,
Just
I
a
don't think
little
we're gonna
buddy.
go scuba diving anytime soon down there, but this is kind of like the point of interest for me personally.
That's the drain plug. That's how you flush Golden Port like a giant.
That's where
toilet.
Saddam Hussein is hiding.
Yeah.
Over there is- no, Saddam Hussein's over here, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I literally
Saddam
okay.
Hussein
Yeah,
is down
that's
here.
that's
Just so I
Saddam Hussein.
prove, this, that I didn't steal this joke. Oh, I don't have upload privileges. Screw you.
You don't have upload
None of us
privileges.
do.
So what
I'm
you
gonna
gotta
kill
do,
you.
Wow.
Here you go.
post the image in another chat,
Here. I
and
was like
then you
working
copy
on
paste it.
something. I was working on this.
Incredible.
Yeah, Saddam Hussein is down there.
Hussein.
No.
Terrible.
It's
funny because I did actually fucking draw Saddam Hussein while concepting this map to meme.
That's funny.
I like how it's Pony.
Yeah.
Saddam Hussein too.
Saddam Hussein. But that's
Oh wait, I found it.
the possible point of interest for me. That's just something I'm spitballing. I mean, because I feel like we need to kind of piece together where we think they might be going. That seems kind of like an urgent thing to concern ourselves over.
Mm-hmm. Is Radium, is that who we're going after right now? Or are we...
That's the main bad guy.
That's up
Well, I
to you
know.
guys.
I know, but are we going... Is that what we want to do? Is we want to make our number one objective is to find Radium?
That seems to be where we're
Is
being
that
appointed.
okay, DMs? Can we do that?
Does seem to be.
Can
Can we
you
go find the villain?
Can you kill
Yeah.
hunts?
Realistically, though, that could be our target because she's on her way literally right now. I think.
In a realistic sense, what I will say is, you know where that elevator shaft is. You don't know anything about her location beyond that broadcast.
Well,
Like,
guess
even
what? We have an
even in
inside
character,
mirror.
this is like News is kind of theorizing this as well, though. Like even in character, because like investigator, she wants to try to figure that out.
Well, my
But there's no
suggestion
knowledge.
is we go talk to Fortuna.
Yeah, Fortuna should know. She
doesn't
knows
know
the ins and outs of everything of this place.
But
All
Well,
right.
before that, are there any other suggestions?
just to answer your question, just really quick, Swift, on a DM to player check-in thing. Yeah, most signs are pointing. Go down there. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well then, never mind.
Oh,
Signs point to yes.
Yes.
who's paying?
Magic
Who's
8
paying
ball.
for the? Who's paying for the people mover, pony mover ride there?
Well, here
just-
I've got more reading for you for the pony mover ride.
More literature.
We'll just jump the
Yes,
turnstile.
yes.
It's fine.
Yes, we have a few more news excerpts from the paper. If you guys would like to peruse those.
Yes. What's the next one?
I'm not
Yeah,
interested in
yeah.
becoming a Mormon.
Mormon? What?
You're handing out literature. I'm not interested in becoming a Mormon.
Oh boy.
Well, what does it say?
Yeah, read it to us, DM. We're not gonna read it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I
DM.
gotta read things.
Yeah.
Can't read what I
this is
can't
your
see.
box text. You gotta read it.
Well, I'll box your text. Hold on, I gotta get my eyes back in focus.
Gotta get my glasses.
All right. So one of the other articles is titled "Breathe Easy," and it describes how the CPU has decided to extend the use of the artificial trees to keep the air breathable on the surface while they continue to evacuate attendees of the
Ew.
Inventors Expo.
Artificial trees can make oxygen?
Well, yeah, you know how the surface little tiles flip around and they've got their artificial trees.
Yes, I didn't know. I didn't realize that they could make oxygen.
There's just CO2
Well, yeah,
scrubbers in them.
They pull the smog out of the air.
It just pretty much it doesn't necessarily create oxygen. It just kind of like
Yeah,
stuffs
it's
it
just
elsewhere.
it's just an air filter.
Ah,
It collects smog. One could
That's-
assume this may or may not have an effect on the SMG ticker. Below that, there's a PSA about rail closures, explaining that the pony movers won't be able to move through areas of the city with localized blackouts, and it provides a little map of alternative routes in affected areas.
do we see that being affected on our route to get to near the elevator shaft from where we are?
It
And we
would
saw
actually
her do it.
it would affect your route, but Steambeard could offer you a train that is self-powered to get there.
Nice. Thought we were closer to it. Yeah, I mean, we'll take that offer.
Next article, the March to Victory. Goldenport's army has retaken 76% of the occupied third layer. Is now safe enough for workers to begin large-scale repairs on our power infrastructure. As well as a note about stolen secrets. Will Wickett has put out a 10,000 credit bounty for the capture of a hacker going by the alias Webster for allegedly accessing private employee information and other sensitive data from his company.
What
It's
do you
really
say,
funny.
gang?
This.
Do we turn him in?
Fuck no, we don't turn him in.
Information is more valuable than money at this point for us.
Yeah.
No, it's credit. It's not even money.
No
It's
shot.
social
we
I'm
already
credit.
have plenty of that too.
How much I love the sound of
No
money.
shot.
We need his aid here. It makes it way more easier if I get sooner down here. It's not gonna deal with other problems.
Like
I
your
will not
Spencer
help Bill
eyes.
Gates
Make a
get
good
rid
point,
of Windows
Shanaka.
hackers.
If we want, we can just turn him in after we finish this.
Ooh, that
Yeah.
sounds nice.
Like your Spencer eyes. Looks like I'm gonna have to wait.
I rub my paws together.
You're gonna have a conniption if you do that.
Hmm.
You
I mean, he's-
Whipple when he has conniptions. Trust me, boys.
There's
I bet
no-
he's
There's no
God.
honor amongst thieves, Triple.
Among
Webster's
us.
no doubt listening to this right now. He's definitely got access to our microphone.
Electric puts her muzzle right up to it. I hope you're listening.
He's done
Electra,
nothing
stop
to help
flapping
us.
your lips at the phone.
Yeah, you get there'd be a text message back to the phone that just like vibrate silently, and it just says, "Keep flapping your gums, Kieran."
She winks into the camera.
Wait, who are you thinking is listening?
Yeah,
Is
who
it
do you
the
think is
CEO
Webster right now?
or Webster?
The
Like,
It's not the
Webster.
Kaiba kid.
Webster.
Oh, the Webster. Okay.
Okay.
You see, Triple put the allow my Mombo's access to the microphone button a while ago.
She's
At all times.
She's just bullshitting with him right now if he is listening. Because
Yeah.
if he's listening to our conversations, fuck him.
I mean, to be fair, we call him every time we turn around for help.
I
Yeah,
kind of doubt
exactly.
that he's listening to your conversations because the last person who had your phone was Agus, who,
Yeah.
if you might remember,
Oh, he
installed a
installed
bunch
that.
of bullshit on your phone.
Right.
Alright.
Right.
Trying to counter hack him.
You,
Did he install
I don't
Bonzi
think you
Buddy,
guys have
though?
got around to factory resetting it yet.
No.
Flapping the Kieran, flapping the gums.
I mean, really, it's kind of funny that Agus had that much trouble hacking a guy who's literally in the drop ceiling of a loony bin.
You have a point.
Oh yeah.
This man just crushing Red Bulls in a fucking plenum
The
space.
drop ceiling of a loony bin. That's a good one. Anyway, the following article is "The Face of the Army" by Cami. Below is a summary of my exclusive interview with the only top official of Goldenport's new army who would entertain the idea of conversation.
Oh, yeah, this bitch.
I think some of
Major
these questions you've
malfunction.
already heard. Here, meanwhile, if you want to run this back and forth.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Up on the main view.
You really should have said kernel malfunction there. just as a
That's the
Subvert the meme.
that's the fucking next rank is kernel error.
yeah.
Kernel error.
There you go.
That's good.
I'm
Write that down.
I'm glad you picked up. I meant the K. Thank you.
What do you call yourself?
Major malfunction.
How did you come by such a commanding title?
Major is my rank. Malfunction is a circumstance of my creation.
It seems as if you already have a reputation to some, a genius to others, a menace. A reputation to some a genius, to others a menace. You need commas. How would you describe your impact on this world?
I fulfill my role to the best of my ability, leading the 1st Division of Goldenport's army.
You said your creation was a malfunction. Can you expand on that?
Curious. I do not know why I was stamped as malfunction, but I have cognitive patterns significantly off baseline from the other majors, leading to some speculation as to my potential sentience.
So, what are you then? A steelheart, perhaps? Are you alive?
Uncertain. The army is not designed to make steel hearts. I do not have the qualifications to determine if I am what you would call alive.
I have heard lots of optimism about your campaign. How long do you think it would be until you have retaken this layer of the city?
Optimistic. This is not official opinion of the army, but my personal estimate, we will clean up the stragglers in less than 3 days. And it has a note that the interview was cut short when 2 Threadrippers tried to steal Cammy's camera equipment, and the Major took care of them but would no longer continue the interview because the location was compromised.
Compromised.
And a particularly eye-catching little article after that you spot. Radium's new accomplice, photography by Cammy, TM.
Query. Why do you not let me use your camera?
Eugene Mango, a troublemaker famously banned from the Inventors Expo, is pictured here on the 3rd level following alongside Radium Gears. Could he have been in on this conspiracy all along?
What?
And it has a picture of just that Cammy has captured. Of Mango following Radium around.
All right. I'm immediately sending a sending to Mango.
Mango must die.
As he's doing that, I'm gonna roll. What would it be to scrutinize this image? Like a perception, sense motive?
Check for Photoshop.
You want to roll perception? Go ahead. How airbrushed does this image look?
Yeah, hold on.
How airbrushed.
And like, is it Mango and is it Radium and all that crap? Okay, blind GM roll.
Okay. Squinting with that roll, you determine that, yep, that's Radium. That's the mechanical hoof. That all checks out. Yep, no one else wears a suit like that. That's Mango.
Wow.
And as to the authenticity of the picture, this matches up with what you know about camera crystals.
I'm convinced.
No AI magic here.
Surely this is out of context. He's probably like spying on her or something.
He's not supposed to be in this city at all.
Well,
Yes,
obviously, but
he's not. But you did meet
colluding
him.
with her.
He just seems like an idiot to me.
He is an idiot.
Steambeard would chime in, that Mango's a troublemaker.
That seems to be
Always
the opinion
trying
of
to
everyone
cause
in
a
Golden Force.
ruckus. And for good reason. He always wants to cause an upset at the expo.
Has he
Yeah,
ever
but-
done it before?
He
Yes,
He's got a
that's
good
why
heart
he's
deep down.
banned.
Yeah, it's I believe established lore thus far is that he's come here in years past just to prove that he
Yeah.
can do things better than Golden Court, and they didn't much like it.
There's nothing wrong with that at all. It's
No one likes
so,
being told they're
it's
better.
so much different than colluding with a terrorist. Like, I
Buddy,
simply
yeah.
don't believe it.
Actively doing that right now, though.
What?
According to this image, right?
We have a single picture. Look at this thing.
I
It could be
know,
Not
anything.
adulterated.
It looks pretty damning.
It's
Sounds
too
Yeah.
like
out of
it.
character.
I think we need to talk to him.
I'm
Yeah.
on it, and then I send that sending.
What's the sending?
I also have a backup sending just in case, just as a
He
if we ever
posted
need to
it.
send another.
Mango, why in Luna's stars is there a picture of you and Radium in the paper? What are you up to? What is going on?
That is way more than 15 words, isn't it?
It's 25 words on the dot.
25. Okay, I take that back. I'm sorry.
All right.
It is more than 15 words.
Yeah.
Smart Kier in that one.
Memely, am I to assume that you're writing Mango's response right now?
20, 21, 22, 23.
Yeah.
Yep, there.
I was expecting a hunt of what?
Counting on his, counting his phalanges,
Counting his cloves.
It's phalange.
flows of
Kieran can
garb.
only count to, what, 8?
As many horn spikes as they have.
Who put
I guess it would
Mango
be
on the
10
map?
with the
I
orange
see that.
spikes.
I need yeah. Hang on.
I put you
He
on
needs-
the map, Mango.
He needs to click the
I
character.
put you on the
to use it in
map. I'm
voice
gonna drag him down to the 3rd
or
layer.
text.
Yeah, I think that's all the news articles that there were in the paper.
There it is. Oh, do you know where she is? I've been looking for her, but she's up and gone, and I can't seem to spot her.
Now that just brings up more questions now.
Okay.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Opie, you said you had it. You said you had a sending as well.
I suppose so. But what would I tell him other than, yeah, we've seen her be a crazy bitch with you.
I want to know if he's being impersonated again.
Probably
Maybe he
is.
being impersonated again.
Yeah, I'll send out a sending just to.
Okay, so add that in, but maybe we should also ask to meet up somewhere so we can actually talk about it with him.
That's a good idea. That's a very good idea.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Or, barring that, we might be able to convince Webster to hack a speaker near him or something.
The second Opie sends it out, she's like, "Shit! I should have asked him for his phone number."
He doesn't have a Mambo, does he?
You had to be kind of an insider to get a Mambo 5,
He doesn't.
so I kind of doubt it.
Well, let's go get him one while we're waiting. The world is our oyster, everybody. Let's go get him one.
Yeah.
I think he's
The world
about to
is
make a
the
reply.
oyster.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
sure he
Depends on
is.
what he says.
Oh,
Unless you're
yeah,
going.
sorry. I see your thing. I was getting told my mic.
Sorry,
was
what?
quiet on the stream. Yeah, okay. Hey, Sophie.
There's a lot of information
Got
being
his ass.
processed behind the curtains.
Yeah.
Oh
no,
boy.
Meanwhile, while you guys are sending things back and forth, Steambeard is kind of just musing to himself about how much factory capacity he'll have from winning the expo, and how far he can connect the world by rail with all that
would be pretty cool.
factory capacity.
So, do you have an extra Mambo, Stainbeard? You're an insider, right? You probably have one.
Not an extra. I'm sure that Task could get me one if I asked him.
If you could, we would really appreciate it. We're trying to get one to, she thinks for a second, a friend who we need to keep in contact with while we're down below.
Ooh, that's a good cover.
Okay. I'll send him a message.
Tell him it's for us. He knows us.
He's already given us one.
Just in out of the character, does he? I don't remember you guys meeting Task personally.
I thought we did a job for him. Didn't
No,
we get
you
him
did
the
a job
overclocks?
for an Apple fanboy who was
Oh, that was
on
one of
the
the
Apple
overclocks?
Insider program,
Yes,
and that's
we
how you
got-
got your Mambo.
That's how we got the Mambo. Okay, yeah.
All right.
What does
Meg.
CSM stand for again?
Copeseed Mauled.
Really?
Yes.
Thank you, Short Straws.
Okay.
Ophi,
Just updating my notes.
Ophi,
Checks it out.
This is your sending
Yeah.
back.
Whoa.
Third layer. That's like he's whispering this to you, by the way. Like he's trying to be quiet. Like, blasted
Yeah.
army things are trying to spot me, so I'm laying low. If you come down here, we'll cross paths. He's like,
I wish I could respond back the way I could yell. I know it does.
Yell
I know no
through
one
his
else can hear it,
phone
but
and-
it's funny. Just so
That
we
would
can't
be-
hear the walking.
Why would you yell at that cool little guy? Look at him. He's got a
Never
Oh
toaster.
no. My headphone
You know-
battery.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say he probably installed that shit on you.
What shit?
You know, the Necromecher.
Oh no. I saw Sheriff Babbage installing that on me.
I know. I just mean it wouldn't. I would not put it past him to have been helping them, unwittingly, mind you.
And now I'm thinking.
Don't think too much. It drains the batteries.
What the fuck? I hate this body.
But another
Okay,
thing
so-
Steambeard would add, it's you've really helped me so much. I wouldn't have won the expo without you guys yesterday. Is there anything I can do for you? I have a lot of factory capacity. Is there anything I could make you?
Is there anything
Oh,
we
the
need?
cogs are turning.
Could you make me a sandwich?
Think bigger.
There's something we wanted made, and I can't remember what the heck it was. A cure
There
for
was.
the stupid
Well,
Chip
Jonathan
Long.
Herculades.
You're
could
asking a guy who makes trains to develop a cure.
Yeah, we'd have to.
this
We
guy
can
can-
make stuff. He can
Yes.
make stuff, but we have to give him like
the
the
formula.
blueprints in the formula.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, like he's not going to be able to make you literally anything, but he has extra factory capacity, so he could make you like something more standard, or something you'd imagine the rail yard industry to have, or
a lot
whatever.
of iron, a lot of steel.
Yeah,
I mean,
20 miles of
Playthings could
continuously
be
welded
accomplished
rail.
with steel.
how about an apex rune for our new fellows?
An apex.
I don't know.
I feel like
that
he's
was
going to
me
be
just-
able to mass produce simple things rather than.
I know. I'm
I-
being mostly just tossing shit in the air.
we could ask for more, like in case we need him, more masks and
Yeah, that would be
Steel.
good, actually. Yeah.
That's
Suits
something
that
he
can
could
filter
just
out that
grab
shit.
it- That's something he could just grab out of his closet, though.
I mean,
I don't
that's
think
what
so,
we
'cause
need, though.
he's a steel heart. I don't even think they would need him,
Yeah.
but we need him, so
We
if
do
you
need
can
them.
make him.
Yeah. That's what we're gonna ask him for. We're gonna ask him for biohazard suits to deal with this
In case
the
we
Aether
end up,
dust.
in case we end up in that area, yes.
Yeah.
Going
Yeah.
spelunking, are we? What kind of hazardous environments are these for?
Aether stone
Class
dust.
2.
Terrible.
Yeah, and we need a C-type fire extinguisher too.
That material hasn't been used here in ages.
Yeah, there's a bunch
Very
of
well.
icosahedrons down there covered in the shit. It's awful.
I can certainly get you some protective equipment.
No, we
And
appreciate
anything else, we'll be sure to contact you if we think up.
that. Can we get that by UPS drone? Like, how are we gonna get that from?
Certainly. I can have it track onto your Mambo 5.
Nice.
Oh. So out of character, before I say it in character, did we already ask him for the train to get to the elevator? I know that we were told out of character that he could make one, but this might be a good
I mean, he
request.
just has trains,
I see.
Yeah. We
There's
accept that
like
offer anyway.
you're here at a train yard. It'd be kind of
Yeah, fair.
absurd if he didn't offer you a ride somewhere.
Yeah, and he
But yeah,
mentioned on the map that like there was a way around that we could go.
So like, you could take your your self-powered train down the blackout zones, and there'd be no traffic because the pony movers can't go there.
Mm-hmm. So you weren't one of the CEOs that were involved in making weapons, from what I hear, but maybe is there anything you could get us that is like a defensive thing if we are gonna fight radium? Like a shield or some sort of defense mechanism?
He did kind of make a weapon.
Yeah, his whole train is a weapon.
Yes,
It's
I'm
called War Machine.
Why do I have him under
I
the
am in that
non-weapon
business
CEOs?
now.
Okay.
Did he make a small model train? With
It would
all the
appear that
components?
He's getting
everyone
moved.
is these days.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
These
the
days.
whole weapon industry just skyrocketed. You'd be
Well,
crazy not to.
They did call off the whatever it was called, the
Red alert
non-disclosure agreement.
Yeah.
Command and Conquer Red Alert.
Yeah.
I can't imagine you know so much about radium. You've probably seen her, but Do you have anything
I
that
know
might
that
be able to
she
make her
was
hurt?
exiled from the city, but she was one of Wicket's employees. I don't have any personal affiliation.
Will
What was she
Wicket. You hear
exiled
that name
for?
too often. What was she what for?
What was she exiled for?
That I don't know. But out of character here and on, you actually do know this.
Wait, we do?
Because Webster gave you the info dump on Radium a while back. That's why
Oh, I didn't
Webster's
remember that.
gone into hiding now, because he told you guys she worked on the army project with Will Wicket at some point they got rid of her because of creative differences, and she was giving off a bad vibe at the workplace.
Oh, so
I see.
she was fucking him, and then they broke up, and then yeah, gotcha.
Fair.
However you want to interpret it, there was not very specific termination reasons, but it was.
But it was
she
related
worked
to
for
her
Wicket.
working with Will on the
Yeah.
That's good info.
Okay. And as a recap, I'm pretty sure he was the one that was feeble-minded, right? That we fixed up.
No, that was Zuckerborg.
That was Zuckerborg. Okay, gotcha.
I don't think you guys have met Wicket directly, but you've done jobs for him on a contract.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's take a train. Let's go underground and talk to Fortuna.
All right.
All right, let's get the show on the road.
On delay.
All right. You guys beam out of the station, headed towards a location with an elevator to Layer 3. There's nothing else you wanted to do on the surface, yes?
Not that I know of, unless someone has something they want to buy, like a rune or whatever.
All
Nope.
right.
That bitch has all my runes.
Did we get our protective equipment yet?
I was about to mention that as you pull into a train station in a section of the city that's totally dark at the moment.
We're getting our back alley
as
delivery.
as far as power in terms of natural light, it's getting a little into the morning. You guys slept in a bit after last
How
night.
dare.
I did have a small question about the interview from the Face of the Army by Cammy.
What?
Because, Ophi still needs her rapier back too, just as a general, where is she kind of thing. I read the words, where is it?
The last thing Cammy was doing is when you saw her on Layer 3 on the live broadcast. There's
That was
also
yesterday.
the picture of Mango that she took was on Layer 3.
She might be with Mango.
Okay. Well, look at that, Ophi. Might stop making a stop by Layer 3. Might get you your sword back.
Would be nice. Now just hope I don't have to fight her to get it back.
Oh yes, and I forgot to mention the detail. Steambeard obviously, this morning being the morning it was made of metal again. Everything is back to the way it was.
Oh, yeah,
that's all.
Another year to wait.
Oh well.
And so, you guys arrive in this train station, and a little droner buzzes in from overhead, and lands near you. They're much bigger up close than it would have initially seemed.
Is it like truck sized?
But it it opens a
Full-sized.
little compartment that has essentially a bag of holding in it, and just gives you your order of protective suits and other stuff. And there's also a little a little brown box with a note tied to it.
Oh heck yeah!
Brown
Is that the
box?
extra mambo?
What's the note say? Electra peeps it.
It's it says, I almost forgot these in excitement. A little something if anyone's still sick from yesterday. I'm like, inside are a few little white tablets. Steambeard has considered your fleshiness and your recent exposure to Abyssium.
If he blushes.
Oh,
But,
yes.
Sorry.
But yes, there's your various Seaburn suits, as well as a new in-box Mambo 5.
Nice.
That's nice of him.
That goes to Mango as soon as we find him.
Whoa.
And I really
Mango
hope these suits
Bango.
don't stab
Can I
us.
set it up?
Sure, just as long as you don't install, like, I don't know, Brick Breaker and some other dumb stuff on it. Okay.
He picks up the mambo and he starts like he's just fiddling with it. He just really likes fiddling with it. Getting all set
He's
up.
gotta keep his ADHD down.
Yeah. He seems to be really fiddly today. He's fiddling a lot.
Fiddle dee.
Yeah.
So, are we at the elevator now?
You're at a train station that has the elevator.
Okay. Well, let's clown car inside this thing, I guess,
All right.
and then hit the microphone to talk to everybody's favorite robot, Fortuna.
Whoa.
No.
All right, you clown car into the elevator, and
Weight limit.
you hit the switch, and like red lights come on. This thing's like running on emergency power. Because you did go to one of those blackout sections, and so the elevator starts to creep downwards. But you're in a little red glowing box for the minute.
That is horrifying.
Yep, that's pretty anxiety inducing.
I got the flashlight working. Look.
Yeah, if only I had another bar of Abyssium, I'd speed this thing up.
Change the color to green.
Yeah.
So just to confirm, we're on the elevator to bring us down to this hole.
The third level.
No, to bring you down to the third layer where
the one that we're familiar
where
with
Mango
already.
is.
Yeah.
And then we gotta go all the way around.
Gotta find this
But the
stupid
elevator,
idiot.
despite seeming a bit slow, gets you down without incident. And here you are on the third layer, smoggy as ever. The smog-filled air is patrolled by little drones zipping and zooming around. You can see signs of the army any direction you look.
I got a master strategy, he says, pulling his scarf over his face. Can't hurt me from here.
Triple, right behind you.
Yeah.
A power coupling just opens. It's the loudest thing you've heard in a while.
Oh, okay.
Just sending arcs of electricity straight up.
Okay, let me do a reflex save. I want to see if.
It's not gonna hit you. Just startle you.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that. Yeah, he is quite startled. He jump.
I think that'd scare all of us, honestly.
What was that?
What?
I want to look at it.
I wouldn't look at that. That's gonna blind you.
Hang on, I got goggles for that somewhere.
You got goggles. It's already over.
I spent some money last night. I kind of snuck out, and he kind of pulls out like a little red toolbox that has a couple wrenches in it. It has like some goggles. Yeah, it's like little safety goggles that still have the sticker on it that says "Safety first, fleshy." Like.
Did you even sleep, you freak?
I hope so. You're a caster.
Yeah, I did. Don't worry about it.
Good. Out of character, I'll be right back. My food's here.
I got my
food.
cycles in.
The way that this was written as fleshies feels sort of
Implying that any true golden portian wouldn't need safety glasses.
Well,
Anthem.
they just replace the eye if it gets damaged.
The
Those
See,
work safety photos or posters where
this,
it's like, you can't replace.
this right here is what I should have titled this episode if I hadn't already titled it. So much better. Give me
Alright,
the
let's see what
give me the
Eugene has to
image.
say.
There we
Tom.
go.
Oh,
This is a great Golden Port title.
Let's see it. Switch back over here.
Crushed nuts.
Don't ask
Kinda
why I
hope that's
came
what you
across
mean.
this. Anyway, are we back?
We are.
We're so back.
So bad.
it
Back.
doesn't sound like it.
You have a bit more back.
Frank's
I'm
the only
here.
one that stepped away.
Is
Yeah,
he
I'm
the
here.
driver?
I'm
All
just,
right.
I'm just chewing ice just because I'm very eepy, so I'm using this as a method to wake up.
Anyway. As you're, I'm glad that I'm not the only one dying here.
Drink a yerba mate.
I'm back.
There's no death.
Anyway,
I wanted
you
to.
guys,
We wanted to talk to Fortuna. I wanted to wait for Frank to get back so we could do that.
Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Oh.
so wandering around the third layer, Mango didn't really give you a location, so you don't.
We haven't
all
wandered
you
around.
can
We're
do
still
is
in the
kinda-
elevator.
We want
Kinda
to talk
walk
to
around
Fortuna.
Tuna.
This elevator is running on emergency power. It doesn't have the comm link to Fortuna.
Okay. All right. Well,
We gotta walk all the way.
You'll have to find the cool elevator that actually has power.
Uh huh.
Right.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
anyway,
Do we have a top down
Uh,
for this map?
I think
No,
we
I
do
mean-
actually.
You.
We
Let me activate
do
it.
not. Do we have it on layer 3? Yeah, we do have it on layer 3.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So you're
we're
down
over-
here on layer 3,
And we're on the left side,
We're-
right?
somewhere around here, I believe.
Okay.
Because you started I think up here is Steambeard's gear where I'm pinging. And I think you guys have come down somewhere around here. Because it's the closest thing to get you to the elevator you're going for, I believe, is somewhere here-ish,
Yes. And
judging by the cross section.
Can you confirm where the elevator is on this architectural diagram and on?
It's was somewhere around the. It was somewhere near around the chute. Now it wasn't
Yeah, that's
actually.
what I was thinking. Yeah,
I'll
so
tell you
somewhere around
this. Yeah, I'll tell you this. It wasn't really drawn in this map. It was kind of pointed out in the cross section, and that's it. But it's somewhere in the chute in the one of those. It was a inconspicuous building. Remember the whole Dark Sun solution thing?
Yeah. So, wandering around a little bit, the ground shakes beneath you. Something down there's moving. It's This is distinct from the shaking of the army walking around. This is
That-
much more pronounced.
Like earthquake?
Feels like maybe
the
that's one of the
volcano.
orbs.
Huh. Can I make a crafting check, DM? Make an
What are you
educated-
trying to craft?
I'm trying to make an educated assumption on what big thing could possibly be moving.
All right, or your crafting check.
I win.
Hey,
better
I'm right
not-
here.
I win.
It better not be-
Electua.
It better not be tectonic movement. All right. Is a crafting check? All right, Electra's going to try too.
Okay.
My
Yes.
skill rolled guess is that maybe it's the dodecahedron.
I love the discrepancy between Pingwing rolling low, Electra rolling high, and he's still outdoing her.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you. Kika, this is a blind.
I was gonna say, when
roll.
were you a crafter?
I've got a +4.
All right,
I don't
Okay.
look at these rolls.
Electra, based on your crafting roll, the Golden Port's containment system of the volcano is failing. It's Sojo over.
We need to go. It's too late.
Based on
We do need to go.
News's crafting roll, you could reasonably assume that those cranes you saw carrying the icospheres would be a large enough machine to cause tremors like this.
Swift called it.
So we need to
DM
go.
left
It's about to
me-
blow.
Left me out of the categorization here.
Well, because Newsflash rolled higher than you did,
Get fucked.
so eat dirt.
Damn.
Penguin Shipaka rolled the same thing,
Oh, bitch.
and
Penguin.
Newsflash did better.
He puts up his talon just for Newsflash to cut in before he says anything.
Yeah, exactly. Like you're about to postulate your hypothesis.
Penguins anathemas being wrong.
No,
Actually,
he simply was gonna talk and then got distracted by his new shiny red toolbox. He's like, "Hold up, this is awesome."
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
He went,
wait,
Better
now-
read
Wow!
Before I answer your question, I almost forgot. He puts on his safety goggles. We're only 3 after all.
He's like a dad on Father's Day when you buy them a toolbox and he's just like, "Holy fuck, this is the shit. This is we're fucking back."
All right.
spend all day looking at the
It's so
toolbox. It's quite a robust
So-
red, Pingwing.
Where are you guys going? Are you just gonna start heading towards the? Who keeps moving the token?
I moved.
We're over here. Wait, we're about there now. But like, are you guys just heading towards the elevator, or are you trying to discern Mago's position somehow?
Yeah,
Has it been an hour
what's,
since? Has it been an hour since we started traveling from like from Steambeard's lodgings station?
Yeah, I'd
Truly.
say it'd potentially take an hour to train ride there plus the slow elevator.
Right. So in that case, I'm gonna reactivate my ring of messaging and use another sending to ask Mango. We're here on the 3rd floor. Give us a better idea of where you are.
what's near him?
All right. And he will respond. Thusly, where's looking for there it is. I have to put his token on the thing so I can use him as a thing. There we go.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. So I can
Here's the thing.
Look here. Listen.
Now look here, listen.
I'm gonna tell you what for.
Listen to me.
I'm near some sort of shop. The quickie start or something.
Oh, well, we know where that is. That's good.
Oh, let's go. I know exactly where that is.
Pingwing is gonna look around. Like, how fucking destroyed are things now? Like, what's the status? What is walking around? Sights, sounds. Give us the 5 senses.
No, the 5 senses. Your first sense is smog.
Oh, nice.
That's what assaults
Nice.
the most of your senses.
Sorry, I didn't
The
prepare
other
that one
thi-
today.
The other thing is there's just always buzzing. There's not always like too many of them. Sometimes there's only one near you, but there is almost always one of those little scout drones from the army within earshot just buzzing about.
Ooh. Are they like the same ones that we fought before? Those producing? Or...
Yeah, like the ones you stole the keys from, the just little scout type robots.
Oh, okay. And they're just looking around.
Yeah, they're just looking around for things. and occasionally you'll hear, just like way off in the distance, you'll hear some commotion and some flashes as as divisions of the army advance across the floor and occasionally encounter someone.
Guys, I think we should stick together and not act like threadwippers.
I second that.
And
Just keep the suits off. It'll be fine.
I don't think. Does anyone still have theirs on?
Well,
We should.
you notice, like, as you wander around, some of these generator buildings seem to be running fine on their own. There's a couple of them that are acting kind of weird, and one in particular that you're passing by on the way to the Quickie Mart is absurd. It is constantly like disconnecting itself and reconnecting itself, and just throwing sparks everywhere.
That doesn't look good. Maybe that's why
Sounds
the
like a good
trains
place
are
to
acting
start.
all weird. A good place to start what?
Start looking,
Yeah, so,
For Mango?
maybe.
Sorry, so
Didn't he say he's near the quickie start?
So what did you say wasn't working?
Yeah, that's where you guys are heading. I'm just describing like things you see on your way there.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. Was that last bit that wasn't starting? Sorry.
Oh, I was describing there's like a sort of power substation or something like that,
Oh, okay.
where there's power couplings that they break and they reset, and then a few seconds later they break again. Like there's something not quite right about that one.
there's just some asshole in there who keeps flipping the breaker back on. It keeps
Yeah.
popping back. Like, dude, no, please, please, God.
Yeah, like this thing is a beacon. It is just shooting lightning into the air every few seconds.
Being an electrical worker isn't quite glamorous enough for me. I'll leave someone who's qualified to fix that.
Hey, Penguin, you're like an engineer now, right?
Yeah.
You think you can fix that?
Yeah.
On God?
That's
He
not.
thinks.
How long do you think it'll take?
I think we've got better things to do.
Let me see. Yeah, he starts pulling out some tape measures and stuff. Like,
Yeah. Give me a crafting check. Give me an estimate.
Hold on. I asked Pingwing how long he thinks the repair is going to take. He pulls out a measuring tape.
A measure.
Hell yeah.
I know. This is gonna be great.
It's
Yeah,
gonna
God.
take 8 inches long.
Meanly, roll me crafting to estimate how long you think this job would take.
Yeah, I imagine Swift is walking off while Penguin's pulling out his fucking tape measure.
Yeah.
Man, if I ask how long something's going to take and somebody pulls out a measuring tape, I'm also walking away.
All right. So
This
you
middle
carry that
class
thing
link.
with you all the time?
that is in fact a pretty good roll. So you'd know pretty accurately here, Penguin. But here's the question: Are you lying or not? Are you going to say I could have this fixed today, or are you going to tell them how long it'd actually take?
I'm gonna tell them whatever sounds impressive.
Well, what sounds impressive to you? So I'm asking if you want me to give you the true answer here, or if you're just gonna boast something.
Oh, okay. You see, he's making a judgment call here. The most impressive person he knows is over there, the blue one that's really fast. So maybe a fast time is the most impressive.
What?
So he's gonna get, if it's a quicker time than a day, then he's gonna give him that.
I don't think he actually got the
So
real
you're
answer.
gonna say that you could fix it today?
Yeah.
Sometime.
I
All
don't
right.
think Meanly read the real answer.
I can fix
Sounds
it.
like.
In an hour.
Or here, Kieran or one of them, roll me bullshit detection, if you will.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
This
okay.
roll
I can do.
perception.
This
News
I can do.
suggested it as well. so
No,
just
isn't there
fucking-
actually a roll for that? Hold on.
No, it's just perception for sense
No, they
motive.
got rid of it.
This
yeah.
is this
roll
is
for
both
cap.
DMs going back and forth with each other, trying to figure out what to do with Penguins 1.
No. I Pingwing actually knows how long it's taking.
Ah,
I'd say.
I rolled it, but I would say Electra's not exceptionally suspicious of Pingwing. She trusts what he says generally, so
I
maybe
see.
that would make her DC higher.
He even pulled out his welding gloves.
Yeah. If anyone else wants to roll a crafting check to check Pingwing's nonsense,
I am
that
craftless in
is an
Seattle.
option.
By the way, I just want to say, every time Penguin pulls out another tool or like the crafting gloves, I feel like Swift's just looking over like, are you, this motherfucker? Just looking at him like, come on.
Look at this nerd. Pulls
He's
out his
he's around
soldering
the
iron.
corner.
A soldering iron.
That man is gone.
He pulls out like a
Chewbacca.
level for no reason.
Chewbacca, you can't get an exact estimate on how long this would take, but you know for certain this would take a team more than a day.
If Pingwing's running more conduit.
He's got to do some bends and offsets.
Hey, well, Penguin. I mean, if you could do it in only an hour, you may be able to get to work right now.
He starts to sweat. Why would we do it? Hey, we have something to
Oh.
do, don't we, Swift?
No,
I think that's why he's walking away.
If you want to stay
Okay,
here and work on
alright.
your little projects, and then we'll come check your progress out after we find and talk to Mango.
No, there are certainly more important things to be doing at this point in time.
I know how you like to get fixated on your new hobbies, lad,
I
and
don't
you
fixate on
Fixated.
anything. I don't know what you mean.
really seems important to you to make a big deal about what you can do here. So
There is nothing.
you can
ultimately-
stay here by yourself while the army patrols around, and we'll go find Mango.
Yeah, you can take pictures. You could be like, it'd be a cool story. We'll come back. We'll be like,
Mhm.
wow, that's pretty cool. And you'll be in an
Yeah.
hour.
Exactly.
He's fucking sweating.
Why are you sweating?
Sweating bullets.
What's wrong?
Sweating.
I didn't know
I'm
Burker
just-
sweat.
Hell, dude, this excited to work on a crane. Get to it then. Just go
Okay.
on. Do it.
Do
it. Do it.
He looks at the thing. Okay.
I'm actually
I'll-
doing another.
I'll do it, I guess. He approaches the flicking power substation with a metal wrench.
Bangs it.
what are you trying to say? Discern, Electra?
Oh, I was at this point. She might notice him like kind of being defensive about that and try to put
Oh, yeah,
things
with
together.
that-
With that roll,
With that, the second crafting roll is
that was
you come to a
yeah,
similar
specific.
conclusion as Shabaka. That this
That
would
he's-
definitely take
yeah.
more than
Full
a
of
day,
shit.
and it would need a crew.
Okay, in that case, she's gonna try to let him roll with it. You know what, Penguin? I think it might be good for them to learn, or maybe not learn, but to get more practice repairing their own things. Don't you think?
Oh yes, definitely, 100%. I think that they got a lot of things to do now, and you know, all those folks that have
If
a
you-
debt to society to serve. I think
While
that they give
while
them
all of
tips
you
to-
guys are arguing about this nonsense, a stray shell from whatever army division is north of you just flies over your head like a
Snatches
good
the sign.
distance above your heads, like a fucking artillery. About about 8 to 10 seconds later, it explodes off in the distance.
No,
Okay.
let's go.
This
think
is
we
a
got-
sign. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I
he's
think
gotta
we forgot
lock
that
in.
this was a
He's gotta lock in.
battleground.
We can skibbity this toilet later. Let's go.
Yeah, let's
Right.
let's mosey.
Just claps his
Alright.
hooves. Come
Vamoose.
along.
He's
Moving
just, like,
on.
smugly eyeing Swift the entire interaction, by the way. Just knowing. He's just messing with him.
Yeah.
Moving on, you pass more of the same power station after power station. Eventually, the quickie mart's in sight, or the quickie start. What was it called?
Quickie start.
Yeah, the quickie start.
DM.
Hurts.
Wait, I thought we replaced the word quick. I thought it was called something else.
No.
Never mind. No,
That's
it
not what I read.
was.
Icky.
Maybe it changed.
The
Anyway,
E stop at the
It's
quickie
right
start.
there in the chat. Go look.
one of the little army drones buzzing overhead kind of descends to meet up in front of your party, and it sort of spins around to look at you, and it holds out a thing like a little projection from a camera crystal, and asks, "Have you seen this stallion?" And it's the picture from the newspaper of Mango.
Hmm.
I'm afraid not.
No.
No.
Truthfully, we have not.
What would we do if we did?
Report it immediately
And
to
then
your nearest army official
what are you going to do with them?
and or regulator. Or what was that other part?
She's just asking, what are you going to do with them?
He will be expelled from the city.
Oh, well, I'll make sure to let
Okay.
you know if I see him.
Very well. Move along. And it buzzes off to continue its searching.
Move along, skin bag.
Keep moving.
Has
Anyway.
an acquiesce.
Yeah, moving.
Okay.
Not too long after this drone buzzes off, nearby one of the little panels that makes up the floor just is like kicked out and crashes to the side.
Thank you for that. You always have my back. And Mango peeks his head out.
Someone has to.
Mango's like awkwardly folded himself into a crawl space that he barely fits in.
Ooh.
You!
I can't get out now. Yes, me. Help me out.
Hold on, I got this.
Oh, he's just completely just hoof palmed right now.
I'm grabbing him, I'm yanking him and pulling him out of there.
Do
Not
that.
necessarily gently.
Yeah. And he like flops on his face. And he stands up. Well, it could have been a little bit more gentler on the suit. It is made from Calidai after all. I'm sure you know this.
Who has the paper?
I got a paper somewhere here. Hold on. Do you need something to take notes on?
The newspaper. Who had the newspaper that we were?
Oh,
I don't
Electra
think we established who it was handed to,
didn't.
but
Electra
one of you
will have
has.
it.
Yeah, Electra has
hands
the
you the
newspaper.
paper. I do.
And then I take the paper and I put it in Mango's face.
Hoof you the paper, sorry.
What is he doesn't even look at the paper. He puts your hoof down. He's like, "What is all? Why are you being so rude?"
What are you doing with radium?
He's just gonna slowly guide the hoof back up to put the paper in his face again.
Yeah, do you
Just-
know? He asks like, "Do you know her?" And then like looks at the paper. Ah, yes,
Do
that's her
you?
right here. And then he like shows you the paper back and gestures to the image. That's her.
Yeah, what about you? And then she motions his hoof to where he's standing in the picture.
Oh, yeah, yes. I was looking for her. We hit it off quite well, and if I do say so myself, she's quite the looker. And he like adjusts his tie a little bit.
Okay, he's
Okay.
completely clueless.
Okay, idiot.
right.
But we're not talking about you. Well, we are, but what I mean is, were you here when this picture was taken? Is this you?
And he kind of like squints at it. Like he's not looking at the words. It's very clear he's not. He's just looking at the picture. Like, and
Yeah.
he's like, I recall that in that direction. And he like points pretty much to the direction of that little like whatever shack-ish area, you know?
Hmm.
That the elevator might have been going down. In that direction. Although I don't. Wait, is that one? There was somebody down here with a camera. Well, this would be me if you're asking. Yes, I recall being there. And he kind of nods. He doesn't look like too upset by that. I mean, at least they got
Okay.
my good side.
Penguin, you want to
And-
read that off to him? Go ahead first, Electra.
So you admit that you remember being there, and it looks like you were kind of following her.
Of course. You
So
are
you-
acting like some kind of lawyer. Did I do something wrong here?
I don't think so. But we
We
just want to
don't
make
know.
sure.
What were
Why
you
didn't
doing
you keep
following her?
following her?
What was happening in this picture when this picture
Well-
was taken?
She seemed to be aware of how this place works, and I do too, and it's nice to have somebody to talk to, and we hit it off quite well. And he crosses his hooves, like, somewhat defensively. Both of
see.
us apparently aren't allowed in this city. And those little army things were looking after the both of us, so why not?
I see. So you guys were both rebels, or at least that's why you liked each other. Point is that people are freaking out a little bit about your association with her. She's not exactly the best person.
Oh.
Mango, were you?
What did she do? Steal candy from a clockwork or something?
Are you
Starting
fans
a
of
war.
terrorists or something?
I
You
don't know
didn't
what you're
see-
talking about.
She
Mango,
is.
Mango. Electra's
the
gonna
papers.
grab him with
Yeah.
both cloven hooves by his shoulders.
I'm listening.
Were you here? Did you see her on any of her PSAs? The holograms that were being float onto the walls or anything like that?
Not
You didn't
really.
see any of that?
I've been jammed in these little spaces for the last day and a half.
And I am going to do this and roll a deception check to see if he's lying to me.
Okay.
I will also roll.
Perception.
I like to roll to sense motive.
A deception for a perception.
All
Imagine.
right. Electra, based on your perception check or your deception check,
Mhm.
it doesn't seem like Mango's trying to lie to you. He seems to quite genuinely have been out of the loop of those broadcasts. There aren't a ton of billboards and stuff to receive that
Mhm.
on down here on the third layer,
Okay.
so it's believable that he could have missed it.
Okay.
And guys, not to excuse what Radium has done, but Golden Port has generated a lot of reasons for a lot of good people to not like it. There is a reason why the Threadrippers are rising up here.
That's fair.
Well, the Threadrippers are not just an enemy of Golden Port; they're our enemy. So I'm not going to excuse them for 1 second. And
But-
as for you, Mango, yes, she is the leader of the Threadrippers.
Oh. Well, that sounds dastardly.
They're terrorists.
Ah. You see, that's a mite worse than I thought.
Oh yes.
Yeah, terrorism's a bit suboptimal. Argue.
Yes, slightly suboptimal, I would say.
Did you tell her anything about like give her any information that she might make use of?
He's kind of like thinking. Well, the both of us was somewhat confused about something. And he kind of like starts pondering a little bit. Seems to be some weird power things going on. She needs power. I need power. Everybody needs power. But every which way that we look, and both of us are, mind you, both of us are very well versed in our subjects. I will say, seem to be being. What's the word? Something else is taking our beans elsewhere, and we can't really figure out what.
Well, you better tag along with us. I think we should just go to the shack and try to catch up to this, catch up to Radium.
You're going to
Yeah.
involve
Having him
me in
with
your
us
adventure at a
would
time
probably-
like this?
Out of character, really quick. Having him tag along with us might be a risk, though, because he is being looked for actively. So that means we'd have to constantly hide him.
I have
mean-
things to do.
Do you?
I do.
Like
Why
what?
do you think I came here?
Jinx. Oh shit. Oh, I miss her.
You have no power.
Oh.
Damn.
Oh.
Damn.
Just fuck! It's like...
Also,
Oh, I made myself sad.
God, depression.
speaking of terrorism,
Okay, here, what? Somebody asked a question really quick. I just wanted to hear what that was.
What?
One of the party asked a question in the midst of the Jinx.
It was Swift. That was the question.
Oh, okay.
Was it?
Oh, we said
thought
what?
so.
I think we Opie and Swift both said what of it, or like what?
Yeah. Like
asked,
what?
What are you doing? Like,
Yeah.
He said you have something to do.
I
What
don't
are
know,
you doing?
3 of us did. Because I
Yeah,
we
think
said,
it as well
what?
as a 3-way.
Yeah.
You have no power, is what I said after that.
Mango's about to answer, but I think Kicker wanted to say something.
Oh, I was going to mention because I forgot the bold formatting on one of these, I missed it in my list of things to copy paste into the chat earlier. But since you guys are waving the newspaper around, you'd catch sight of another article that you didn't notice earlier.
Oh, nice.
There's an ad for Probable Deniability's deconstruction service. Having your invention stolen by terrorists is a real concern today. But you need not worry about your creation falling into the wrong hooves with Probable Deniability's patented self-destruct systems.
Probable deniability.
You actually met this
That's
NPC
really good.
a little while ago at the expo, and by that I mean a long while
It was
ago.
like the first day of the expo.
'Cause on like day one of the expo, you ran into him briefly.
Hmm. Yes, I've always wanted a self-destruct button on my inventions. So Mango.
Slowly looking over at Ord.
Is that
What?
it? That was the whole ad?
Yeah,
Shit, that's a good point.
It was just a little note about like you should get my self-destruct button so the Threadrippers can't steal your shit.
Hang on, we better look over order quick. Yeah, that's a good point.
Wait, what?
Make sure it doesn't have one of those self-destruct things installed.
Okay, who wants to roll me a crafting check on Ord
Oh, you do.
to look for
Oh,
self-destruct?
what?
I will.
What? No.
So here's
Crafting?
the question, Ord, are you letting yourself be examined by the party, who's now like turned towards you? Like heads have pivoted, periscopes are being checked, Pingwing is reaching for his toolbox.
Wait,
He's about to
what
go
are you
bust
doing
you.
with that thing? What are you doing with that thing?
We gotta look you over real quick.
Y'all, very important science.
It's like a physical, but for a self-destruct button.
I
The
don't
last
feel
time
any
she had a
dynamite
physical-
in my body.
Last
I've
time she had a
got a-
physical, the car wash theme played.
I feel no dynamite, says man who blew up.
Yep.
All right. Swift, you have absolutely no idea what you're doing, and he's like, you're just kind of you're that
staring your ass.
guy. You're the apprentice, like standing by, like, oh yeah, that's how it goes together, pretending like you understand things.
Yep.
Wait, so what did you say you were doing?
And he's really just looking her over.
Suction?
Yeah.
Join the show.
Yep.
But anyway, the Pingwing, your results are a little bit inconclusive. You're trying to look for something, you don't find exactly what you're looking for. There's certainly some non-standard modules in here, and what you do get from examining this is the design of the components that make up the Necromecher modules really are sort of an obscenity in the way that they're put together.
Mr. Swift, this is obscene.
Like this is one of those things. Is like, how was this ever marketed as a final product? This looks like a prototype.
It was a prototype.
Well, this was like the version 3, isn't it?
Yeah, it was an old version that got phased out.
Yeah.
It was
This is a
RNA.
recalled version 3000, if I remember
Yeah,
correctly.
that they fucked up horribly.
Newsflash. You actually find a triggering mechanism for self-destruct, actually. And then tracing wires from the triggering mechanism to the self-destruct, you find where there might have been a charge, there is a receipt from the car wash for removal of an explosive device.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, standard. Wait, what?
Nisa's just gonna show Ord the receipt. You're like, well, cheaper than
Wait, so-
surgery to get it removed, so.
Wait, so hang on, somebody removed it?
Yeah, when you got taken apart.
whenever you were taken apart, the thing was deemed a weapon and like confiscated from you.
in the hospital.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kicker.
Yeah.
I'm not paying for this.
I don't think any of us are.
It already looks like you did. This is a
The
receipt, not an invoice.
The desire to ask if the mechanism is like a wireless connection to the bomb, and if I flicked it, it would just blow up a random part of the hospital is unfounded currently.
Wait, hang on. Can I check if
this
my
is
bag
like,
of holding?
these are direct wires. Like you traced from a detonator mechanism, you traced 2 wires that go to where a bomb could be.
No, they
Yeah.
removed the bomb and placed a Wi-Fi dongle on it.
Yeah,
So, and then the
plug
other
in-
side
plug in a
USB
Bluetooth
port.
receiver.
It's a
May I check in my bag of holding if there's any missing coins or anything?
Wait, I'm gonna take
We
the
didn't have any
Mambo and,
bolts at the time, I don't
plug
think.
it
Oh, no.
in.
No, you guys, that was all out of social credit. Any transactions
Yeah,
that
and we
happened
paid
there.
for it by essentially holding the dude against
I
his,
think you,
his life.
yeah, something like that.
the
Or I think you
poor
might have
car
paid
wash
for it with
attendant.
Fortuna's life insurance that Triple took out.
Yeah.
Hey, Kicker.
What?
Can I try to plug the Mambo in and see if she works as a Bluetooth speaker?
Okay, give me another crafting check to see if you can
I will,
to
Mythic Point.
access
You gotta
her
roll.
her
You gotta-
audio.
You gotta find Fortuna's aux port.
All right, you're
Or-
looking for the aux port in Ord.
And you know it's a
I will
jack.
Mythic Point this if it's not good enough. I swear to fucking God.
All right.
Hell yeah.
You look away from that spot of where the bomb would be, and you find it. This looks like a very universal type of port that you could plug a wire from the Mambo into.
Alright, where's she Bluetooth speakering from?
Yeah, where are Ord speakers?
Ord,
You see her ass vibrating.
Of
Okay.
course.
Mr.
I don't know.
Swift, this has got some great bass.
I don't know why
Alright.
we even asked.
We'll go with that.
This bad boy can fit so much bass in it and slaps
You
slaps
have
her
to-
ass.
Yeah, you
What
have
the
to keep this
fuck?
as the ambient music as long as it's playing out of her ass, by the way. You have to
can't
keep this
spell-
as the ambient.
You're
can't
reminding me
spell
of that
bass without
ancient ass
ass.
video, "Pimp My Horse,"
Pet my Palomino.
where they put the fucking the bass speaker where the horse's ass should go.
I know you're not. I know you don't like Stompy, but you're basically a robotic clown.
Oh, that was rude.
Fuck, Rob.
Listen,
Terrible.
does that clown have bass cheeks? No.
I never asked for
Bass
this.
cheeks.
I know. I'm being trying to be empathetic or sympathetic in a way. Like you're just.
I don't think that was
fucked up.
sympathetic.
You fucking clown.
In my
You
way,
fucking
it
called me
was.
a clown.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, what's
Swift way.
What the
what's Ord's
fuck?
reaction to the clown allocation?
What's what?
What's your reaction to these clown allegations?
It's just what the fuck? I can't even rage a.
I know. It's just I'm empathizing. That's just it sucks.
He's got impotent
What a
rage right
shitty-
now.
What a shitty
Or it's-
moment. What a shitty way to be.
Or its hype theme just now emanates from her ass now. That's just how it works, like in character.
Yeah.
She just plays her own hype theme through her ass. This is the
No,
new
I'm playing everybody's hype theme for my ass.
Oh, it's doing that thing where,
It's doing- yeah, it's
where
doing
it
the
just
thing.
plays simultaneously.
Nice. So, shall we go with
Yeah.
blasting the
Mango's looking
housekeeping theme out her
extremely
ass?
puzzled at what you guys are up to right now.
Listen, this is very important what we're doing right now. Don't question us.
Okay,
This
so
is
what do we want to do
sacred.
with Mango?
So I had a proposition I could do. Since him being around could be a risk with the people, like him being looked for, I could give him an infiltrator's elixir and just make him change his appearance. I'd have to give him one every 10 minutes. But I can just also make a new one every 10 minutes. That's the thing. Like it's literally endlessly looping, basically.
I wanted to go anywhere with you. Like, I appreciate you pointing this out.
This is-
I certainly
yeah.
won't.
Because you're wanted, dipshit.
I know
He's
that.
been wanted. He'll be
They're
all
just
right.
gonna kick
You're
him
more
out if they
wanted.
find him.
Yeah,
I
I
have
mean,
things
they're not
to
gonna
do
kill him.
Before they kick me out of here, I have to get them done.
Well, here,
And what are
we
these
got
things?
something for you.
On me to do it.
Opie will hand him the Mambo that we got him.
Oh, what is this?
It's a cell phone. Look, take it because it'll help us keep in contact with you, and it'll give you a map of this place.
Phone. He's
It's
like
the
from a-
Microsoft iPhone.
Yes.
Oh, his
The
his
Mambo
eyes
number
light up
5.
at the mention of map.
Yeah, map.
So this is gonna give him an
MAP.
infiltrator's elixir, just in case he
Oh
needs
my
one.
god.
Just in case he needs one when he's fucking off. And if he gets in a sticky situation, he can have that.
He's
Just in case.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like
good.
fiddling around with it, trying to get to whatever map area, and it doesn't take him too long. Ah, you know, this will definitely help me.
All right. Well,
Cool.
All right.
And we can talk
While,
to you with it too.
while you guys are having this little gift exchange, you're briefly flashbanged.
Click.
So something just flashed at you from the roof of the nearby quickie start.
Scatter.
No, don't scatter. It was a
That was
perfect
quick.
pose.
Hold on. Yeah, hold on.
Yeah.
Reflex to pose in time.
Oh, nice.
Congratulations, your pose has been
He
struck.
called it.
Wonderful as always, Swift darling.
Was
saw
News
that.
in
Try
the
hard.
frame?
You'll have
of
to try
the,
harder to catch me off guard.
Was News in the frame of the picture?
Definitely.
Pretty much you all were. In fact, you're
The wide
you
angle.
all just got pictured right next to Radium's alleged accomplice.
Yeah, Noose is gonna literally surge straight over to Cammy and like grab her try to grab her camera or like wrestle it with her.
Whoa! What are you doing?
She kind of just like she's on top of the quickie mart. I suppose you have wings, but like she like kind of like puts out her hoof as you like approach it. Like, hey, can somebody tell this vagrant to get off me?
Is anyone gonna hold her back?
No,
No,
I'd
I
ask
was-
that her too.
I'm not holding her
Rapier.
back, but
No.
Electra's gonna say, wait. Let's hear her out.
Wait.
Why is she taking pictures of us beside Mango?
This is not even like going to bother with that proposition unless the notion of her holding onto the camera is being put on the table.
I'm okay. He's gonna hold her back, and then he's gonna say, "No, newsflash. You're supposed to do it when she's not looking."
News has like an unfounded
Yeah.
like not even like it's not even an anger towards Cammy. It's more of a concern washing over her that her photo was taken.
What? You offended at something that you weren't wearing your best outfit? As if it gets much better than that.
All right, listen, you fucking bitch.
Oh boy! Oh
Yeah,
boy!
shit. I want my rapier back.
First off, washed as fuck reporter. Okay, only your position because I didn't want it. Secondly,
Ooh.
your dumbass little click shtick. It gets old fast. More annoying than appealing.
She is actively doing like a
Preach
mock-
it, sister.
She's doing a mock yawn as you're popping off. Yawn.
Yeah, not while she's yawning and she's like closing her eyes to do it, Noose is gonna grab the camera.
Yoink.
Jesus.
Acrobatics check.
Yeah, I feel.
All right,
I feel
Memely,
this
give
is
me a. Or yeah. Is this Cammy's reflex save or
It's acrobatics versus a reflex DC.
reflex DC? What's Cammy's alleged reflex DC?
I think.
28.
That sounds right.
Is it
That
public?
sounds
All right.
It'd be 38. It'd be 38, wouldn't it? Oh no, if she's a lower level, yeah. Never mind. It'd be 28.
Is it public or blind?
Give me your acrobatics.
It'll be public. We'll know.
It'll be public. You'll know if you
Yeah.
grab it or not.
If that's not enough, I will hero point it. I mean mythic point it.
If you're going by disarm rule, it's up to you here, Kicker. But if you're going by normal disarm rules, it definitely loosens your grasp on it. Now it's like tip. It's like, oh, whoa.
Now like you've got a hold of it and she's got a hold of it. You guys are like kind of tug of warring the thing.
She literally like as you're tug of warring, she actively fucking slaps you. She just fucking does it.
This is gonna slap her back.
Oh boy!
Oh no!
All right, what's
Oh,
Does she have my rapier like constant and like or
It's just
sheathed in
tucked
her side or
side,
something?
it's on her hip?
It's like
Okay, Opie's reaching in there just grabbing it while she's fighting with
She's not even paying attention right now to that. Yeah.
Everyone
want
just
that back.
climbing
That's
the
all I
roof of
want.
this quickie start. Is that what I'm
Yeah.
getting here?
Yeah.
It's just flashing. It looks like a seizure video.
This is going to get posted on. What's the what was it?
Live leak.
Yeah, what's the
World
equivalent
Star.
of 4chan on?
Is the
Uh,
camera
World
just going off?
Star.
So-
By the way, like just non-stop
Kicker.
photos getting taken.
Pornhub.
While we're fighting over like the photo camera, she just kicks open the back of it and takes out the little like crystal
Film.
from the mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then just kind of like lets Newsflash fall back as she pulls on the camera again, so she
She-
has like a little crystal.
All right.
Is it a bare crystal or is it? You know what?
It's
Electra
the one
leans over to
that was in the
Pingwing
camera.
Yeah, it's like
and asks him, "How do these crystals work?"
You ask Pingling.
Yeah,
Oh, boy, they're really cool.
because she doesn't fucking know.
Like as the cat fight is happening, he's just monologuing on the function of the crystals.
Yeah, and I'm actually listening because I want to know.
Yeah. Well, those little crystals, they're really good. That specific type is kind of partially magic, partially materialistic. It's really good at capturing light. So when you flash it, the crystal spins. It captures a moment of whatever the light is there, and then you got something in the crystal. It's locked
Oh,
away
so
in
that's
the
why
crystal.
there's a light on the camera.
And he kind of nods.
Well,
Ophi just lines up her shot.
no, don't do
No,
that.
no.
I'm aiming at the crystal, you mom.
That's what I mean. I'll just
Yeah, I'm
flash
doing
a
that.
Crystal's like-
cantrip at it.
The crystal's
It's a
on
cantrip.
her. She has it.
Oh no, yeah,
It's a
she's
9th
Oh, it is a
level
cantrip.
spell.
My
Yeah,
bad.
it is
It's
a
not like it's-
cantrip.
no,
My bad,
right.
my
It's
bad,
not
my
like
bad,
she's
my bad.
holding it out. Like realistically, if this was a turn, she'd take
Oh,
the
okay.
crystal, put it away where you can't
Yeah.
get it.
So what's happened here is
Oh, then there's only one place
she
I can aim.
yoinked the crystal out of the thing and then let go, and newsflash tumbled backwards.
Can I
a
try to
little
reflex save to try to not tumble? So then I can try to fucking tackle her?
bit. You can reflex save to like catch yourself midair.
Now, Ophi's gonna assist her to catch her.
I'm making my lead fucking up Cammy right now, by the
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
Wait, what are y'all trying to do?
Your lead.
Shabaka?
My lead is the
Yeah.
goal to beat the shit out of the Kieran.
So
Swift
essentially-
is hanging back with you, Shabaka, and he just kind of has his hooves crossed, and he's like, "Mares, am I right, lad?"
Oh my
so
god,
Cammy-
totally.
Cammy took a picture of the party with Mango, who is wanted in Golden Port right now.
Yeah,
So,
she
right
took
now-
a picture of you guys.
We are all very suspicious of her giving this photo of us with a known
Yeah.
fugitive
And
to the paper.
That's not
So-
news. News can give two fucks about that right now.
you could
I'm
be
telling you that.
suspicious
Wow,
about
yeah.
such a thing.
That's what Electra is worried about, at
Yeah.
least personally.
Well, Electra also has a very good personal reason not to have her picture sent to the world.
It's already too late. She's gonna deal with that when
It's
she gets back to
certainly
the
not.
future. Yeah, it
That's a-
is.
You don't need more issues to
That's
deal
a
with.
great. That's a
She
great
literally-
attitude for your situation.
She literally was on the catwalk in the fucking middle of Caladai.
Yeah, that was not smart. I don't know why you did
It's-
that.
because it happened, but she'll deal with
Because
that
it
once
is
she
what
gets
it
back to the
is.
future. The time is wibbly wobbly. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we're living by Total Recall rules.
We'll see.
As
We'll see.
hang on, as like that gets rustled out. I mean, going by turn logic here, she'd use her quote last action, and just like for a moment, like her horn would light up, she'd disappear, and like would appear on the other side of Swift. I think Electra would be the only one that probably know which she'd cast, but
Hey, Memely.
Dimension door, yeah. Oh, time jump. Oh.
I thought it was translocate.
Nuh-uh. No getting away.
I've also got something.
it's like
Uh,
actively like seeking refuge behind Swift at this point.
My
Oh.
fucking anchor.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Alright.
use swap reflections with her.
Ladies, can we use words for once?
No.
Please.
You swapping reflections with Cammy?
Pull her away from there, put her back on the fucking roof.
Sure, we
Yeah,
can handle
Ophi
this like
can grab her
adults.
as soon as you do.
I think
I'm gonna lean over to Shabaka. They make for great, entertaining cat fights, and I whisper that to him.
It is quite a sight to behold.
Look, let's use words.
Oh, I've got a word. Manny.
Use these words.
What is it?
No,
Was it power
Let's
words
get
do not-
kill?
no verbal components.
Swift, let them cook.
Yeah, let him cook. Also,
Alright.
when she said that, she slapped her hooves together like a punch.
She came running to me. All right.
Okay. So
Don't you
what's
get in my way
happening?
either.
I'm trying to pull her away from Swift. That's
What is
reflections,
happening?
So she goes back to the roof.
Oh, like
Oh,
the
wait.
reflection that you gave Swift at some point or something.
Oh,
Okay.
Well, everyone has a
okay. So
mirror
swap
on.
reflection. So news ends up
Okay.
back down with Swift,
Ugh.
and Cammy's back on the roof with Ophi now from the
Yep.
swap reflections.
And then you're just gonna fly back up there.
I mean, will save needs to be rolled in fairness, but
Kieran luck myself too. Yeah.
All right.
You're gonna
with the
use
will
your
save.
Kieran luck for this?
Have
Yes.
Cammy roll a. Yeah, I
Oh.
thought so. What?
Kieran in training over here.
What?
Sorry,
What's
Mr.
your
Before
luck
news
for?
does that,
So-
by the way,
so-
before news
so-
did that,
you
Go ahead.
can either swap positions or arrive adjacent to her in Swift. You can't pull her to the roof.
I'll just go adjacent to her and Swift, and then try to tackle her.
Okay, well my athletics roll is just to pick Cammy up and keep her away from everyone else.
Nice.
I'm just gonna have News and Cammy on top of you right now.
I have one. I rolled a nat 20. I have one hoof
Yeah.
holding Cammy. The other one is keeping you at hoof's length.
All right.
I am
I think
minus
that-
1 from that.
I think the 20 gives Swift that for sure.
Swift is very successfully protecting the Kieran.
Grab the crystal while you're at it.
Stop. Just stop. Calm down. Wait, every single time. Do we have to do this every single time? We are trying to save the city. I remind you lots. We have better places to put our focus and attention. You can deal with this when we're done with Radium.
Agreed.
If you have a question to ask her, or you want to ask her to not share these photos until further notice, or ask her what she plans to do with them, even though it's just her nature to take photos, ask, but don't just attack.
And
And,
News is
Hey!
just gonna stare.
Wait,
Okay.
All the
Say-
commotion that's
Wait,
happened in the last.
All right, let's see what happens. Kicker.
I was gonna say all the commotion that's happened in the last 30 seconds. The owner and operator, the quickie start that's in there currently would lean out the door and be like, "Get lost, you hooligans!" and then and then he like glance like from person to person and see
Mango
the
hides.
actual party composition and just go back inside.
He hides behind something before he looks.
Triple would lean into Newsflash's ear and say, "Besides, I can just steal it later."
Like, yeah, News is like very fixated on what Swift said, and she's like, she's like insisting that she cannot have like herself appear in like any kind of paper, like her face.
Yeah, it'll steal our soul, Swift. Don't you know how cameras work?
Well, use your words. Why don't you?
You never give us the chance.
I'm listening.
It's
Only
gonna put a
because you're
two-party
behind him.
consent law. It's just gonna put a two-party consent state.
Like she's actively listening. She's wondering, like wants you to talk now.
I don't want certain ponies to see where I am and what I'm doing.
Why have not?
That's for me to know and for you to preferably not find out.
Oh, that old line. She rolls her eyes.
Look.
We just have a number of ponies that prefer their privacy amongst our ranks.
For one, where we're the fugitive, we would prefer our picture didn't get out and the whole world think that we're fugitives or make us fugitives. Not only that, we have a certain, and Ophi stops because the Gias makes her not able to say the other thing.
Yeah.
There's someone with us who can't be seen. Shouldn't be seen. Let me put it that way, for reasons that I can't talk about.
Oh, but that
Triple?
makes it so much better. And she like
Okay.
It's not like it's like she's,
Speaking
like,
of
biting
speaking
her
of your
lip.
fugitive, during this whole ordeal, Mango's not by your side right now.
That's
Oh,
fair.
no.
He can shoot.
Hold
I was
up,
gonna-
I have an
If,
idea.
I was trying
if
to say
anyone
this
would like to
earlier.
give me a perception check for where's Mango.
I have
Uh,
an idea.
I-
We
Go
have
ahead.
got a good bit in Kaladai, did we not, Lass? I'm looking up at Cammy as I'm holding her.
Oh, of course. And I would love to hear you out, Swift. Honestly, it's better than the article that I was going to post yesterday. If it wasn't for your heroics, a much worse article would have gone out. And honestly, I'm kind of happy that you did what you did.
Well, I'm ever so happy to do what I do so that you can have great articles to write and great pictures to take. And in exchange, and I'm going to look at the rest of the party, every pony who does not want their pictures taken or their names publicized, raise your hoof.
News raises her hoof.
I don't
like it.
particularly care, but there's reasons that we shouldn't be publicized right here.
Raise your hoof if you don't want Cammy to take your picture, or if you want her to omit you, or censor you, or blur your face in the future.
It'd be optimal to not just have this
Only
photo.
seeing one hoof so far. One.
I'm like,
Good publicity, good publicity.
Electra
my man.
doesn't. Yeah,
As long as
no,
it's not associated with terrorism, please.
Well, News is just more adamant about this one specifically, not like with like the
you
Bannermanes.
can't be
Like, there's,
picky
like,
and choosy,
weird-
lass. You can't be picky and choosy and then attack her over a single instance.
Oh, stop.
'Cause you have
defending her.
Beg to differ.
You have your own beef with her, so clear it right now because we can't have this keep
Not just
distracting us.
me. Are you for real?
I'm trying to get every pony involved in this problem-solving moment right now. Opie, do you not want? Do you or do you
Oh,
not
she's
want
got her
your
hand up.
pictures taken?
She's got her hoof up.
Okay, there's two.
That's
Okay.
two.
Electra?
Going twice.
Electra does not. It'd be retarded if I lifted it right now. I went on the runway and I was like,
Okay,
Well, remember,
so
it's an
Opie
incriminating photo with a wanted fugitive.
rolls
That's
her
the main
eyes.
well,
thing.
that's different. That's not what
I-
he's asking right now.
Yes,
Also,
but we are asking if you want your pick taken.
Electra, with your perception check, you'd notice your wanted fugitive is appears to be buying little oddities inside the quickie start.
That's fine.
Yeah, good.
He can,
Fuck him.
He can go buy his gummies. We're trying
We
to
have his phone number. We don't.
News is just too frustrated to do that, so she just like partially lowers her hoof and she just kind of rubs her brow. And she's like, whatever. And then
What?
she's just gonna stare down Cammy and just be like, "We're talking about this later," and then just kind of like huff and like turn away.
This not
Somebody mentioned my
No.
name.
So okay, Electra walks up to them.
Triple, you don't want her to take your picture either, even if she can manage to ever capture you. You don't want your picture taken, correct?
I guess, yeah, if we're doing that, I don't want it.
Okay. Triple, Opie, and I'm gonna speak on News's behalf. She doesn't want her pictures taken.
Opie lowers her hoof because she's like, well, half of why I was doing this was so Electra wouldn't get her picture taken in the future, so I'd see no point now. I've got my rapier back. I don't care.
God, please.
Oh, mares,
You
you
see
gotta
how
love them.
difficult they are
So
being
indecisive.
Swift. Like she's like pleading down to you, Swift. Like, do you see what I have been having to deal with?
It's just complicated. It's just simply complicated.
Far
But
too complicated. Honestly.
It's because you're a bitch.
Like, and
Jesus.
she like reaches into like her little like notebook or whatever that she always has with her. Like, this is what I was going to run yesterday, but I didn't because it would have been abhorrent to your guys' reputation. She gives you like a little slip of paper, Swift.
okay.
Not like I could run it anymore. And she has this like it's pretty much like a little clipping that just says like headline title idea, Bannermanes surrender. And then below it just notes that Saint Ophiuchus, known Bannerman and party, known Bannerman and the party have seemingly quote set down arms amid an ongoing hostage situation.
Okay.
What?
I'm gonna. You don't know because it's a paper I was given, and I'm not repeating it to the party. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna look at Cammy and say, yes, it would be a great favor to me if you could not write things like this
Nothing I will. Well, I won't.
about ponies like this. So we can
Yeah.
keep the peace, and he's gonna give her a smile.
All right.
Yes, do not
Hell yeah.
do not defame our names, please.
Let's see.
Yeah, don't defame us, please.
30.
Yeah.
Okay. Here, so I'm trying to resolve something here with numbers that I'm not standard to calculating. I hope that this is in the Damn it, it's not in here. Actions.
Oh,
There it is.
Cammy just starts like
Oh yeah, this is a success here. So I don't think any of you would notice this, but Triple, you've done it.
By
yeah.
Jove, you've done it.
Nice. And Cammy starts looking around for news again. Swift, could you have her give me a camera back, please?
Newsflash.
What?
She has promised to play nice, and she has promised to be more respectful of our privacy and our wishes, and to not document to you or the rest of us as much that don't wish for it. But she still has a job to do, and these aren't very cheap. If you wouldn't mind giving her camera back so she can get back to work.
Honestly, you're gonna have to coax News. She is in full penny mode right now.
Oh, so I guess you just learned a lesson about having things stolen from you, your most prized possession stolen from you, as being something that's good to have happen.
Honestly, maybe it's not that deep. The pen, it's not that deep. Honestly, it kind of worth it now. Looking at it in the big picture. No, news will sigh and like nod in agreement, and then begrudgingly hand over the camera.
Thank you.
Thank you, lass.
And then like she goes to go put the
Oh wait, one thing, Meemly.
Yeah.
News smudge the lens before she handed it back.
Oh, wonderful. Well, she sneers at you at that, like, and then goes to grab the camera crystal again to like put it back into the thing.
She would notice it missing. It's no longer in her pocket.
She looks deadpan at Swift. Swift, darling.
What? Yeah?
Where is my camera crystal? And she does it like the Drake and Josh scene, you know?
Where's the camera crystal?
Did it fall whenever when you were scrapping a minute ago?
Oh no, it couldn't have. It was in a bag of holding, you see, right over here, in this pocket. I had it here. Things don't just fall out of bags of holding.
No, they most certainly do not.
Womp womp.
She needs her crystals also to do work. I look to the party.
Womp womp.
These crystals are like one. Well, I know these crystals are one picture to a crystal, right? I know this.
Some of them have like different amounts of images that you can have. So like that one might have been like a 3 to 5 image crystal or something, you know?
That one might be harder to get back. Because I don't think we're going to be able to find who took it that easily.
Kind of like rolls her eyes. It's kind of like
Clink, clink,
All
clink,
right.
clink.
There's you guys notice it. It doesn't make sense where this exactly came from, but you do see a camera crystal just kind of rolling across the ground, like sort of behind where Cammy is.
And it's rolling away quickly. It'll be quite a distraction, as it seems to be rolling down a path that doesn't seem dangerous, but would be inconvenient to go through. It's like in the store or something.
Boyarding away from you. You know what I meant.
Can I catch it with that reflex roll?
Yeah. If you want to go over there and pick it up, you've got it now.
I tumble for it. I haven't put down Cammy yet, but I tumble for it. And then
You're just bringing her along for the ride. Oh, look at Crystal!
and I hold
Get
it
it
up.
the crystal.
I hold it up in my other hoof. Might this be
You're
your
on
crystal?
activation.
And she peers at it. Is it her crystal? She puts it into like the camera and turns it into projection mode.
It is
Rock.
a crystal off of her that was on her person a second ago.
Okay.
It's not the crystal that the photo was taken on.
It's one with like Swift and Jinx.
Yeah, like no, I got a better one. She puts it into the thing, right? And it's a single image of like this.
Oh my god.
Nice.
She's
Must be
smiling.
an
I just got
interesting
this
story
yesterday,
behind
too.
this.
And she like.
Wait, who drew that?
Raizu Arts or whatever. I forget how to pronounce it. But there's no YCH. I just wanted to get that. She like looks at the projection. Thank you, Swift. As she says, she doesn't like resign to say it's the wrong one or anything like that.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and set her down now, and I'll pat her mane. Well, like kind of pet it to make sure if it got ruffled or disturbed during the tumble.
Pat.
Yeah. Sorry, you know how they can be.
No, trust me, I know. And she like mumbles to you about this. I swear, some people just hate to have their picture taken. Kind of like puts her nose like up in the air a little bit.
Okay. Well, when this is over, I'll get you another private interview, and you can take as many photos. Oh shit!
Ooh.
Got his ass.
Mythic point.
Nice.
No, oh my god.
That's better. When this is over, I'll get you another private interview, and you can take as many photos as you want.
She seems exceptionally happy with that.
Mm-hmm.
So am I free to go now? Or, she kind of like waves her hoof in the air.
Yeah, you're
So
free
she
to fuck
canning
off.
that last image?
Jeez, out of pocket.
Well, I think we do have some business to get to, so yeah, you should go on your merry way.
Hmm.
Yeah, she kind of turns around. Well, I'm going to still be on this layer, so if you happen to be in the background of one of my wide shots, I'm not going to hear it. She, walks off. Thump, thump.
That's pretty fair.
Fine by us.
Less of a problem. Far less of a problem than that last one.
Hmm.
All right, I say this discretionally so she don't hear. Woo, if it really got down to it and we had to clean up our names or got rid of the image somehow, I would have to clean up her mind, if you know what I mean.
Oh, she
Oh
doesn't.
no, that would have been worse.
Thankfully,
much
didn't have to
going
come
on.
down to that.
There's not much going on in there, anyways.
I
Yeah, I
don't
was gonna
think
say-
she generally means harm for us. At least not while I'm around you lot.
She means some harm. Don't fool yourself. Don't let her fool you.
Nothing outside of cattiness.
Well, you're not a mayor. You don't know what that's like.
Seen my share of cat fights.
You've seen them. You haven't been part of them.
Well,
I've had my share of spats with Fortuna.
I had cat fights before. Plenty of them in my heyday.
Hey, Memely.
And Opie actually chuckles at that.
Or kicker, either or. The entire time News was wrestling with Cammy, was the camera just going off that entire time?
There's just
wasn't
blurred images.
There wasn't
That'd be
a
pretty
film.
funny.
She took out the film.
Motion
If there wasn't a
blurred.
crystal in it.
Oh, true.
Oh, the camera was on the
Well,
whole time.
they were wrestling with it when the crystal was in.
Yeah,
before
just
it came
for a
out.
I believe there was, yeah.
Hello.
It's just two motion blurred mares fighting.
Yeah.
It's just a Tasmanian devil tornado.
It's just Swift in the background is the only unblurred thing, just because he was the least moving part of that photo.
He knows how to move himself to match the movement rate that was happening at the time to counter the blur. But okay. That's settled. We're not
Hey, Swift.
we're not Mango's babysitter, so let him do whatever he wants to do. We've got business to do.
That's why we got him the phone. Let's go.
Yes, News.
You got a little something on your nose, by the way.
What's that?
I
You
do you
what?
not know the implication with that when someone says that? Like out of character.
I didn't hear what you said.
You got a little something on your nose.
I mean,
Ah.
I'm asking him what it is. I'm just asking her what it is.
Oh, she's not going to bother to clarify.
Pigwig comes over.
It can mean a few things. You want it brown nose? Is that
Yeah, brown noser. That's like the phrase
Yeah.
you say when someone brown noses.
He doesn't seem to play into that very well.
Yeah, she's very angry right now. She's a very angry bat.
Well-
Hmm.
Focus that anger into Radium. A real enemy.
Well,
That's a sure. Go ahead.
wasn't there something weird with and he looks at he looks at Triples Mambo if he's around.
Yeah.
Well, Aladia went down and she kind of just cut out. It seems that she kind of had bad signal or something.
Well,
I
our best bet is just going to where she was last seen. We can hope for a clue.
Did we
Well, yeah.
Did we-
He kind of mumbles something, but doesn't really seem to. He's putting something together, but doesn't really know what it is.
did we ask
Mhm.
Mango when he split up with Radium?
It's like over a day and a half ago, according to the way Mimi was talking that he was in there.
Yeah, you guys pretty much took a whole day to do the train thing above the ground. Cammy took that picture when she was down here, pretty much during that day.
Right.
Yep. It's been a hot minute. So we should probably get a move on because it has been a day that she's been down there.
Yes, I don't want to let her get too much of a head start.
Let's go.
All right, Kicker, we're on our way to the innocuous shed area. Kicker?
Oh
No,
no.
it's Mountain Dew.
He's dead.
It's done.
Oh, I forgot I was muted. I was saying things this whole time.
Yeah, you've been
Not
muted
this
for a
whole
while.
time. No, yeah, I was only saying things for like the last 10 seconds.
Oh.
I was trying to. I was like, yeah, it would be. It would be like around the time, because whenever you saw Radium go down the elevator, she obviously didn't have Mango with her, so it was obviously sometime yesterday that he broke up with her.
Broke up.
You know, broke up the party, split away, whatever you want to call it. Fragmented the group. Anyway.
Fragment her hard drive.
Memely, is Mango hanging around, or has he spooked off entirely?
He was just making sure the quickie start guy didn't see him. And then
Yeah, because he went in there and he needed a few little things from the quickie start. He's
needed a Twinkie for the road.
No, he's like getting little components to MacGyver or something. Yeah, it's not exactly clear what it's becoming yet.
He MacGyvers a thing, and eventually he comes back, and he has like a little like clockworkian mustache, a weird clockwork hat. He made a little clockwork disguise effectively that just kind of whirs and whizzes. All right, do you want me to take you where that photo was taken or something?
Yeah, it'd be helpful.
Well, they shan't know who I am in this get up, and he gives like a little spin. What do you think?
Looks spiffy.
Wonderful. Off we go.
Uh-huh.
And he's gonna lead him pretty much to the spot where that image was taken, which is not too far off from the
shack.
Yeah, the shack. It's probably just like a, if you remember track and field, it's just like a 100-meter sprint away from maybe where that was, or so.
Mm.
And he's just kind of like, that is the spot in the photo, and shows you like right here, and right here is where we were walking, and looks left and right. I think she would have been taking that picture from that angle. It's a rather dead one, but yeah, I don't know how she did it.
Ophi's gonna look up to make sure not newsflash, but Cammy isn't up there right now, ready to snap another fucking picture.
Yeah.
There's no immediate sign of Cammy. She seems to have left in a direction opposite the one you were heading.
You let me be the judge of that.
Based on that perception, you are very certain that this area has 2 Kierans in it.
Okay, good. Well, let's move on to the shack then. Any objections?
Nope.
Let's go.
Well, this is where we part ways.
Yep, just and Ophi will give him their phone number. That way we can contact each other.
Okay, I will try.
Don't lose that thing.
Figure out how this thing works, and he kind of like puts it in. And I'll keep a listen to it.
Alrighty.
And
Lego.
He like walks off, disappears into the smog.
Wing thumbs up.
To the door.
All right.
All right. You guys enter the unassuming building with the elevator down to the depths. Looks exactly the way you left it.
Cool. Everyone put their hazmat suits on.
Right.
Aye, aye.
All right.
You gotta tell me twice.
Everyone gets all sea burned up. You got a nice little masks and visors and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, the amount of dust down there, is that affecting our magic casting the way that it is in No Man's Land?
So, so to be clear, it's the area in between the icospheres that has all the
Right.
dust. So, we covered the reason, memely, right, for the Aetherstone paint and stuff in one of
Yeah.
the Crucible logs forever ago. Yes.
There was a Crucible log where like they were using this Aetherstone paint on all the icospheres, just like a magical deterrent and everything, but it was making health
Yeah.
insurance premiums go through the roof.
Yeah.
Essentially, magically, you won't be able to like see anything inside the spheres, or
Right.
you know, anything
Or out.
outside the spheres from the inside.
Yeah, and
It-
also fucks with our supernatural abilities in terms of like physical power.
But the inside of the spheres, you could assume wouldn't have aether dust actually in them. It's just in the regions between the spheres.
None of the
Yeah.
elevators, none of the tubes,
Like-
none of the things connecting them, they were all like airlocked.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the elevator's in a sealed tube. The elevator's only in open air down in the trash dimension. And the Funky Snap factory. And those areas don't have aether dust.
They're just stinky. All right. Well, I'm still wearing the suits anyways, because God forbid those spheres break.
Alright, everyone piles in the elevator. News, if you would give me a Perceivo. Aw, this is tragic.
News?
They're
in the bathroom.
bonyoed.
Oh, they're banyoed.
The fuck is a banyo?
Bathroom in
doesn't know.
Spanish?
Oh yeah, he
Yes, the bathroom.
Yes.
here. He said, "Can we roll for him? I can roll for them."
I did already.
Okay.
Where is that? All right. Looking around the room, news, you don't see anything particularly different about it. This is definitely the same room you saw on the news broadcast. But other than that, you don't notice anything.
Yeah.
What is where were we? Oh yes. So, you're pushing the down button. I take it.
We're pushing the Fortuna button first.
Ah, okay.
Ring for service.
Well, hello there.
Hi, Fortuna. It's been a hot minute.
Oh. Wait. You guys are here already, huh?
Hang on, the elevator music's a little too loud. Let me cut this down.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Are we ahead of schedule?
No, you're just in time.
For
She
what?
says this, but as she's saying you're just in time, you hear and feel actually more rumbling. It sounds like she's just started reorganizing the spheres again.
Yeah, just a little quick reorganization here. It's just, oh god.
Fortuna, is everything all right? Should we
A
come
little
down?
slower.
Yeah, it's alright. Wait, close your eyes. That part's not ready yet. Wait, fuck.
All right.
Close your eyes.
The elevator's going down through its little glass tube, and you guys see these cranes are frantically trying to BOGO sort these spheres into some other orientation.
Oh no, Bogo sort.
Whoa,
Yes.
Oh no.
that looks dangerous.
You guys are still looking. What did I say?
We can't help but look, it's all around us.
I don't want to look.
You see, you see a giant pillar crashing right next to the elevator to cover your view.
Oh God.
Tell you when it's over.
Yeah, sorry about that. Wrong button. Yeah. Yeah.
What? You know what? Even if we asked, she wouldn't tell us.
Yeah.
What is it?
Fortuna, nothing. Did you see? Radium went down. Did you see her come back up at all?
Oh no, I invented her down here. Down here.
What?
Yeah, I let Babbage out.
What?
Well, I can't understand you.
She let Babbage out.
Is there any reason why?
He was boring.
God damn it.
You just said Babbage. What about Cher?
Oh, she's still in here. She's juicy. Oh, she's so fun to play with. She's so fun to play with.
Okay, at least we've got one. We got one. Probably better this way, honestly.
I'm not sure if you've added
He's shuffling papers.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, the amount of background noise that comes through every time you activate your voice changer is immense.
But it kind of works. It makes sense.
It does work. It does work with the part. It's like Fortuna
yes.
shuffling around papers, being like, "What the? You gotta move this."
Where's
How about
shit?
this?
Yeah, that's a lot better. You
All right.
It sounded like you added like 4 filters to it intentionally. So I
Yeah.
wasn't sure if that was.
Well, it's a shitty intercom, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, let's start over. Did you see Radium?
Yeah.
Did you see her come back up?
No. I got her down here, and I let Babbage out. I did a trade.
She came to trade for him? Or did
No.
you just decide to...
No,
Okay.
no, I just abducted her.
Okay. Fair enough.
Well, that's good at least.
So she's down. Did she make it all the way down to the bottom floor? Or is she in the sphere?
Nah, she's somewhere in here, testing. With Cher. That's so fun. That's gonna be so fun.
So you don't know where any of the three of them are specifically.
I mean, I know with Cher and Radium are, but I don't know. I just let Babbage out. He was really dragging everybody down.
Yeah, the undead prick.
Yeah, he's not gonna. I don't know what he's doing, but I don't know. He was giving us some really bad vibes. I tell you that.
Bad
vibes.
Bad vibes.
Bad vibe.
Fortuna, you seem a little bit more Fortuna than normal.
Yeah, what's up with you?
I just feel. I feel fine.
You feel powerful, maybe? A lot of power going through you right now?
No, not really. Just
You sure? You sure you aren't the big power draw that's driving the city into blackouts?
let's just say I've taken some interest in social studies.
The hell does that mean?
What do you mean by that?
Huh? I guess that's for me to know and for you to find out.
That line again. Why do I always know that line?
I guess we'll find out soon.
Ophi covers the microphone. She's like, I think we're about to get trapped in here too.
Oh my gosh.
Don't worry, guys. I have that big surprise I promised for you. It's just down at the bottom.
Yeah, we're getting
Oh
trapped in
my
here.
god.
It's over. Mr. Swift.
This is
Conductor,
kind of
You guys,
over.
What happened to you, Fortuna?
As you guys are like 3/4 of the way down the shaft in the icosphere segment, your view is blocked by the fallen pillar, but a lot of the commotion stops. It sounds like Fortuna has sequenced her orbs.
Oh.
The
Oh,
orb
I'm
isn't
late.
sequence.
Oh, I'm late. I don't like
Board
it.
alert.
Board alert.
Why is it always libs?
Oh, it's the Portal music. It's got like the fucking
Yeah, it's got
Ratman
the-
dialogue.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't.
I was feeling schizophrenic. I was looking at my phone and like, are my browser tabs? Where is this voice coming from?
Where's this schizophrenic man talking from?
Where's this fella?
There you go.
So, we kind of panicked the whole way down.
Just brace for
So
Well, I think
brace.
here's a
Start getting those tinctures ready, lass.
What?
here's
No
a,
mean
Yeah,
tonic.
what does happen is right as you're about to like get out into the trash dimension layer, the elevator is it hitches for a second and it begins free fall. You guys are dropping.
Not this again.
What do you do?
Oh. Oh God, there's something wrong.
I guess
Sure.
I guess you know
Quickly,
those
what's
little
everyone's
wraps that I have
reaction?
around. Yeah,
Yeah.
those little wraps that I'm wearing. I'm gonna try and create like a net with them. I'm a mythic. Let's try this. Yeah.
Are you gonna you're gonna go out there and try to Spider-Man the elevator?
Yes, I am going to try and Spider-Man the elevator.
Didn't you do this last time?
Yeah, he did.
Did he? I honestly don't remember what
I think
happened
the
before.
first time the elevator fell, he was like, I'm gonna be Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I thought,
All right,
I thought when
Marvel
you fell
Rivals
last time
time.
it was off of
Yeah.
a train that fell down one of these holes.
Gonna get
Yeah, it was a
sticky.
train. It wasn't the elevator.
Oh, it was the
Yeah,
elevator. I think it was
wheels.
like my literal second session. Where like the elevator gave out and like broke.
Each the time. If that doesn't work, he'll grab news. But yes, either of those.
Alright.
Either
he's
of what?
got her
Where's
wings.
the roll? What am I looking for here?
I guess crafting maybe, since he's creating this net. Look at this net that I
So,
just
like,
found.
are you trying to by hand hold this whole elevator up?
No, not that Spider-Man thing. I'm trying to like create a net for people to fall onto.
Okay,
fall.
let me describe the situation in detail here. This is the instant that you start falling, right?
Yeah.
Is if you look down on the map, a little above the party token, or actually let me move the party token. Right up here, you start free falling. So you're free falling, and you're just entering the trash dimension as you free fall.
Yes. And the elevator itself is free falling. I was saying like in the interior of the elevator, we create some cushioning for everybody.
Oh, you're just trying to pad the interior of the elevator?
Yes, so that we survive the
Okay.
fall.
Okay, craft me your emergency hammock.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, that's bad.
No, that's his lucky number. He rolled a 7.
Oh wait, never mind. That's good.
This is good. All right, Triple has made his impact mitigation device. It's up to you guys whether you want to trust that or not. Is anyone else doing something?
I cast the wall of
Oh,
wall of water to slow down the thing's momentum, if possible.
Okay, you're just creating a water barrier beneath the elevator.
Yeah.
All right. Anyone else got something to add to this?
Opie's gonna
think you're
pray to
going
the
to-
unspoken.
It just starts spraying.
Pingwing is keeping his eyes closed as per Fortuna's instruction.
Good lad.
Has
Was-
it been another hour since before we found since we got to the bottom of the third, since we entered level 3?
I'd say yes, definitely. Why is
All right.
that?
Because I can send another sending. Haha.
Oh boy, we're in free fall and Swift is sending.
He's letting his wife know he may not make it.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Bury me with my loot.
Has
All
it been-
right, Swift. Yeah, it has. Swift is sending a message. Has anyone else got anything?
Yeah, News is gonna hit the V.
All right.
Wait, is the elevator open?
I don't think so. I think it's closed around us.
Oh, I was just gonna fly out.
I mean, that's up to you.
Assuming
You'd
how-
have to like wedge the doors open.
All right.
The-
And probably
elevator's
like,
closed
like,
at the
get
minute.
cut in half as it's falling as you're exiting. No.
Like you guys, to be clear, you guys are still on the track. It's just that the elevator is dropping with down the track at high speed.
Is it from a broken wire or is it from like?
Fortuna
Like
just fucking with us.
What
You
if I
could
use-
you could
I'm
give
not
me
fucking with you.
a crafting check to try to figure out what's wrong with it. But you
Penguin,
gotta-
open your stupid eyes.
you only got a few seconds here.
Did the wall of water slow down any much or no?
Look, we're resolving things on a second by second basis. The wall of water will cushion this. It is, like, I think a 60-foot tall water column that you just made. Yes.
Could I try to gear binder oil like the sides to slow it down even further?
That would be.
Outside.
That's one thing that you could have to do if you wedged open the doors
All right.
somehow.
I try to open the door.
But with your
Lord, please.
Right.
what you'd notice with your crafting check initially is the screws on the panel for like the buttons and stuff. They're not all in the right place. Like they're not all lined up. You could assume that Radium probably messed with this thing
How quick can Andy Mandy this
because
shit?
the panel's obviously been removed.
Penguin,
MacGyver.
The kids tell him like open his eyes. He gotta see what's going on. And like Toolbox can't help me. He pulls out his book. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. And then he casts gentle landing on himself.
Gentle landing.
Pussy.
Oh my god, Penguin!
Amazing.
Hang
All
on a
right.
second.
I can imagine everyone like poses as if they're about to do their plan, and then Penguin just does that, and everyone just stops and looks at him.
May I try something just to help with the slowing? Let's see if I get something good. I hope this is good
Yeah,
enough. I'm
yes,
just
yes.
gonna punch. I'm just gonna punch the wall and use friction to actually try to slow it down.
Okay, so Nita, I would like to remind you before you do this that most of the walls in this elevator are glass that you can see out of. There are the doors, which you could try to like roll strength to wedge open the doors if you want to.
What's that?
'Cause,
That's not gonna help at all. We're just gonna have an open door and we're still
I can
falling.
gear binder oil.
Well, because
the entire outside
Newsflash
is
wanted to get out.
Not
That's all
to
I'm
get
saying.
out. More so, I could just toss gear binder oil on the railing and then try to slow it.
Yeah, either way.
And so I can get out.
All right, I'm gonna open it.
I think trying
gonna-
to get out is very dangerous, Shabaka, because you have to fly out and not get cut in half as it's falling.
I
as
think my wall is slowing
Alright.
it down good enough. I think.
No,
It is
not a good you think.
it is slowing it down a bit, Shabaka. But you're still falling. You're like halfway towards like falling into the next layer. You're like halfway through the trash layer right now
Well, my acrobatics.
as you
was-
continue to fall.
No, I have faith in my acrobatics. Thank you very much.
Anyway, or you wedge open the doors. Now you guys got a nice breeze rolling in.
Okay, I'm literally just gonna throw gear binder oil on like the railing to try to slow it down further.
Nice.
All right, News. You toss a gear binder down at the rails below you, and combined with the water column, it slowly grinds to a halt and makes some very unpleasant noises from all the gear binding. Fortuna, these assholes just busted your elevator.
Now, come on! I just repaired that. I mean, it's still being
Repaired?
repaired right now. Look,
I'm gonna look over at
look! The emergency brake is still updating. It's
We can-
it's at 99%.
So you rather us just die?
No, you just I told you guys you would a little bit early. I was updating the emergency brakes.
Why couldn't you wait till we were out?
I don't know. You guys seemed so eager.
What? What?
You guys seemed so eager to join the adventure.
So it's just shaking his
Smash.
head.
Noose is gonna go over to Penguin and like rattle his toolbox in front of him like a pair of keys, like she's jingling it in front of him, and then just
Wow.
gesture over at the panel.
Okay, I get it. He goes over to the panel. No,
Also,
I Fortuna, I know how to fix this.
Swift, in regards to your earlier spell, the sending gets no response.
Oh, what? Wait, did I get confirmation that it was received?
No.
Might be the
We're
Aether
too deep,
Dust.
maybe.
TCP error.
Probably too deep.
Well, like Penguin's getting like the toolbox open. And he starts going over there. Oh, Mr. Swift, isn't that why that one ghost couldn't really get out any word or anything either?
I didn't think we got that deep already. Ah,
A non
Yeah,
sawing
you guys are totally
I know-
past the sphere
I know.
level.
I understand the logic. I just, damn.
And he kind of like thinks. He looks at Triple. What? Are you okay? Well, I've been thinking. Lady came down here and her signal cut out too. So I don't think we're gonna be able to get a hold of Mango. I don't think.
With the Mompo?
Yeah, he should check the signal on that thing.
Yeah, okay, he'll do that.
Put on,
What's up?
put on crisp.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're good.
Kicker Triple's checking the signal meter.
Yes, yes. What does the Mambo have signal?
No, you have 0 bars.
Yeah, it doesn't look like anything's getting out
There
of
is
here.
there is, however, when you go to check your signal, there is a local network that says unsecured, and like
Oh hell yeah!
several of the like plugins that his name isn't Aphex. What's his name?
Aegis?
Aegis.
Aegis.
Aegis
His
twin.
Yeah, Aegis Twin. A lot of those plugins are like, do not touch this unsecured network. Don't trust this, guys.
Your ad
We'll
block
click
is
through
popping up.
5 confirmations.
Yeah, yeah. Do you want to try to connect to the Funky Snap Wi-Fi more or less?
We don't even have NordVPN to connect to this
Honestly.
Wi-Fi. We can't.
Yeah.
You will have to click through like 5 different. Do not connect to this. This is unsecure. This is an outdated protocol.
Maybe he
Alright,
should have
oh,
installed a
no.
VPN.
Does Ord also come with a mobile hotspot?
Maybe. You can roll a crafting check while we're free falling, maybe.
I love
not
how
really.
Orange just
Oh.
consigned herself to being examined at this point. You could roll a crafting check.
I mean, I don't.
Another.
I
was
will
being
mention though,
sarcastic.
you guys are still like
Free falling.
no, not free falling, but like 80 feet off the ground, and this elevator's fucked now because of the gear binder oil.
Well,
Nice.
we have a time limit. Your binder will only last for so long.
Oh, it only lasts for so long. How long?
However, can the elevator make saves?
No, it's
Maybe
an
if- If not, I guess you'd have to make up a theoretical
What's the
time frame.
usual duration?
It can just go until up to 6 rounds.
So 36 seconds.
Yeah, 36 seconds.
And my thing's
All right,
only like
so-
a minute.
So yeah, you've bound up this elevator, and you have a little bit of time that you could try to fix it, I suppose.
Yo, I have a crazy thing to tell you, Quicker. I put another thing of gear binder oil.
Okay, you've got more gear binder oil. You can buy yourself a whole minute now.
Penguin figured out.
Still, what's
I can buy us like up to like 5 minutes because I have 7 of I think 7 or so of these I can make.
Cool. All right, Penguin, what do you see?
I
You
will
specialize.
remind you, your earlier crafting check revealed to you that the little like button panel has obviously been removed recently.
That's
Yeah,
why we're
Penguin
trying to get into it.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, it's Penguin trying to get into it.
That's my goal.
Well,
That's your roll.
While they
right.
wake, need the elevator music in order.
Yeah.
So, Penguin, you open this up, and inside there's a few different things that are just clearly unplugged. Like the only thing that's still plugged in is the wires for the button to go down, but pretty much everything else has been ripped out, including the wires for like every fail-safe system the thing has.
Ripped
Cool.
out or just unplugged? Because is it repairable? That's the question.
Did she
Now,
leave
you
the
could
wires?
it would take you a little bit, but you could probably figure out which wires go where.
I'm crossing
With
some
that check.
wires. Hold on. Crosses those wires.
Just don't ground them.
He puts some. He puts green wire to green plug, yellow wire to yellow plug, red wire to red plug, blue wire and red wire to purple plug. You know.
All right.
Okay, now you cut the blue wire. Opie says, like, right breathing down his neck.
That's
As you
dumb.
plug in some of these wires, the elevator makes various different noises. Like for a while, it's sounding an alarm because it's detected a failure of the lock system and other stuff like that, and it's playing little jingles and just a whole bunch of random stuff as you bring the system back online.
There we go. Good as new. And he wipes like the imaginary bead of sweat off his forehead. All in a day's work for handyman Penguin. Isn't that white duck? And he looks to the side. There's like the anime like dotted line outline of where she would be. Oh.
All right. Newsflash: do you trust Penguin's engineering, or are you gonna let the gear binder oil dissipate?
Yes.
Okay. You guys continue downwards at a much more reasonable pace.
Good
Oh,
work,
thank-
lad.
Oh, thank you.
Thank the unspoken.
It looks like I managed to fix the emergency brake. It finished installing the update.
Pats on the back for Penguin.
Oh,
Good job, team.
It was nothing. It was nothing. Nothing. Oh, gosh.
It was a team effort.
No, I did it.
Yeah, but without my wall, we'd be dead.
Okay, team, we're not gonna die, but Fortuna's probably gonna trap us down here, and she's covering the microphone when she says that.
I am
Alright.
not going to trap you. I'm going to have you sign
I covered the microphone.
As you guys enter the funky snap layer, you would notice this place is a lot more lit up than before. The buildings appear to actually be functioning. Fortuna must have restarted them in the time you've been gone.
Yep, that's where all the power's going.
Yeah.
This ballast draw a lot, evidently.
All this outdated lighting.
All right, is
Yeah.
everybody one
These are
piece?
These are just some lights, though. They're not just using lights. There's something else going on down here.
Oh
Of
yes, I do
course.
got a big surprise for you.
I'm sure you do.
It's
Well,
right
I'm-
here at this door. It's right here at this door. Why don't you go take a peep?
Did one of the fucking building lights just start like flashing at us like in the like?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a giant sign with a giant glove finger hand pointing here, right here, right here.
Big surprise.
Big surprise.
This is suspicious at all.
Not at all.
Against my better
Uh.
judgment, I'll check it out.
Opie's gonna cast light on herself just to... So we have some light. I think we all
Yeah.
have goggles, but still gonna do it anyway.
The place is already super lit up. All the lights started.
yeah,
yeah.
Oh, yeah, you
Everything's
did. I'm
on.
sorry. We just covered that. I'm an idiot. Yeah, the magic would probably get stopped anyway. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna throw out an augury.
Now you can cast magic down here. You're not in the like aether dustosphere. It's just
Fair
that
enough.
you won't be able to like cast ascending out to the surface
Yeah.
because you're under all of that.
Well, Opie's gonna cast an augury then, and ask if whatever's behind that door is gonna kill them, or try to kill them.
All right, you sit outside and contemplate.
For 10 minutes.
Well, I imagine Fortuna is probably impatient with your indecision on whether to enter the Funky Snap factory.
I don't supposed to say anything that I don't have stock in.
Well, if you're not going to tell us, then we're going to make our preparations. Don't you rush us.
All right.
You
All
keep
right.
on going, Opie.
No, wait.
Fair.
Give me that.
Yeah.
Give me the...
the flat 6.
There we go. I was making it blind as it should be. All right. So what exactly are you asking? Whether it's a good idea to go in there in a general sense?
I guess the way I'm sort of wording it is against whether or not we're going to be harmed if we go in there, weal or woe.
Oh, whether harm is going to occur to you?
Yeah, if going through that door is going to cause us harm.
Okay, so you would get wheel, as in there's assumedly no harm directed at you behind that door.
Cool, let's go, guys. And Opie strides forward with complete confidence.
Well, if it says wheel, it's wheel.
It's wheel.
Gee.
And preemptively take a couple
When did you
brews,
ever think
by
it
the
was
way.
fake, Opie?
Yeah, no, nothing, Penguin. Yeah.
I think she's just messing with us anyways.
Oh.
All right. Proceeding in through the door. Do you want me to ramble the scene, or Anon? Do you have something prepared?
Oh, well, you see, it's pitch black inside, right? And then all of a sudden, poof, lights all over. Everything lights up. The whole factory lights up. And, what do you see? But, a bunch of figurines of you guys. I've restarted the Funky Snaps factory. That took like 3 days. But it was worth it. And now we'll be ready to sell it. We'll be selling figurines of us. Isn't that great?
Oh no, we're
This is-
Funkos.
No.
No.
Swift. This is the greatest day of my life.
And they're not selling you short. Fortuna's made little figures of the entire party. Even those of you that aren't here, the other guys, there's like little moon planters. There's even the new members like Newsflash. Everyone's got their own little line of collectible toys that are being just spat out of these machines that have gotten a
I want to point
fresh
something
coat of
out.
oil.
I would like to point something out. There is a special figurine, which is a combo of Fortuna and Swift with Fortuna ruffling Swift's mane.
Oh,
Ah,
got his ass.
I like that one.
just rubbing his forehead.
Oh, limited edition.
You were
Yeah.
using the city's power for this?
No, it only takes like, 5% of the power. It's nothing.
Guess this was her pet project.
This is what this place was supposed to be used for anyway. I'm just...
Oh.
I'm gonna do a crafting check to see if that's why the rails have been going down.
5% is still quite a bit when you consider
It is a lot, yeah.
I like to roll a crafting check to check the quality of the or can I roll mercantile lore for that? I don't know.
For what?
Oh, to check the quality of the figurines.
No.
Kicker.
What? The quality? You're appraising the figurines?
Yeah.
He wants to check the quality of the
Yeah, I
figures.
like to check the quality. So
Yeah. Okay.
Is that mercantile lore applicable?
Yeah. Go
or-
ahead. Roll your mercantile lore to
Yes.
appraise how much you think these things would sell for.
And
I
there was a
love
roll from Electra.
rolling that so much.
All right. Based on
That was
what you can discern from these are obviously, very tied to the individual popularity of the character. So some of the people here, like obviously, things like the Swift figurine is gonna be much more valuable than the figurines of Triple because he's not photographed as often, and people don't know him as much.
I'm
But
thinking to myself.
you can speculate that if Fortuna is making limited edition runs of these, that a speculative market could develop, creating vast vast variances.
A Magic the Gathering level of card
Yeah, it's
value.
like you could assume that some of these will be worth like a little bit, like maybe a couple gold coins, and a few of these might be worth a few hundred, depending on the series.
Just saying. You see a giant production line of jars on the side.
Don't tax on them.
Sold separately.
Terrible.
What?
The
Jars.
The thumbtack cards get a synergy with the jars.
Yeah.
Jars
right.
aside, this is actually very ingenious, Mount Fortuna. Well, after we're done dealing with the complications in Golden Port, maybe we could start. Maybe we could start the adventure. Maybe.
Also, Electra, with your crafting check that you made a minute ago, you were trying to figure out if this would take all the power that was missing.
If it might be related to the train blackouts.
Yeah. So looking at this, you're very impressed by the speed at which these machines make these things. This must be it. You think Fortuna's hogging all the power to make these funky snaps?
Well, it looks like we found out why the trains were stopping. I guess we just need to ask her to stop.
Can I
This-
can I fact check this, Kieran?
That's up to you. Can
Fake news.
Yeah.
Can anybody with an
I'm not
actual
fake, I'm real, I'm
crafting
right here.
check
with an actual
fact
craft
check?
Yeah.
Kieran?
Yeah, I'll double check as well.
All right. Ping, you would calculate the power used by one of these machines to be on the order of perhaps 800 to 1,000 MF.
Ah. All right.
And the
MF.
yes,
Well,
magical flux, if you will.
Yeah.
well, Electra, you see these buildings.
So this factory, while it does take a significant amount of power to run, could not possibly account for the amount that's missing.
It's just too much MF power being put somewhere else.
Dang.
This
You
doesn't.
think so?
Did you said she came down here? Is there any other? There's other buildings, maybe. Did you see Radium make it all the way down here? I'm asking Fortuna.
She's got her trapped.
She's at the lab, not here.
Yeah, Mount Fortuna knows exactly where she is.
Yeah, it's 2 levels above. Don't worry about it.
We appreciate you showing us here. Can we be brought back up to her?
You want to start testing?
Testing?
Start or stop? What'd you say?
Start testing. I'm going to need you to sign some paperwork for that, though.
Testing what?
We are doing science. It's Crucible Labs, of course.
Oh, testing on.
We've got a lot of social experiments to do.
Are you talking about testing share and radium?
Yeah, I am testing them right now.
Can you make them fight each other to the death, please?
One's already dead.
I'm way ahead of you, buddy.
Oh, look at that. Fortuna is our best interest at heart.
Hang on. We got to see these forms you want us to sign first.
All right. A robot arm appears out of nowhere and drops like 500 stacks of paper.
Holy shit.
Looking for
Don't
paper.
worry, it's split.
You would,
Don't worry, it's split between the 7 or 8 of you, so it's not actually 500. So like 500 divided by 7, which right now I don't have enough computing power to do it because it's running the factory.
I'll take your word for
are
it.
you guys
Using
gonna
every
just sign
piece of
these
juice.
forms, or are you gonna examine them?
I'll
I'm-
examine them.
I'm
A
examining.
great
What
business
kind of
man
roll?
does not
Alright.
just sign whatever.
As
kind of
as
roll
you
would it be?
appraise these forms, this essentially signs away everything.
Including our
It's one of
souls.
those all-encompassing, like, yes, including your souls. Like if you die down here and your soul becomes trapped within Crucible Labs, like they're not liable for that.
Yeah.
Like it's pretty much anything that happens is and was always your fault.
Yeah. I believe I'm currently wearing a cap
and
from a guy
anything
who.
can happen. It does stress on one page. It stresses that anything can happen, and then it gives various examples of like absurd things, such as
That's a stomach diarrhea.
you know, like total inversion of your psyche, as well
Yeah.
as you know.
Not responsible for power word implosions.
Yeah,
Alright.
not responsible for falling into machinery or anything like that.
Yep.
That'd be really mean.
The
To make
gooification.
Marcus seem happy, we just sign it with using this.
All right.
Newsflash.
Mm.
May I borrow a pen?
To the eye.
Mm.
She's asking if to pass the vape, if you will.
You may hit the V if that's what you're asking. She's gonna hand her the vape pen.
Yeah, she's gonna try to use it as a real pen. Does it work?
It does work, but you have to hit it first. That activates the pen part.
She doesn't know that, so she's just trying to use it as a pen.
News is telling her.
What? Like, hit it? And she, like, taps it with a hoof.
No, bruh. Listen. News is going to hit the V in front of the Kieran and then show it, and then she's like, "See?" And now the pen part comes out, and then she's gonna purposely let the pen part go back in,
Slot it.
so she has to hit the V.
No. Oh, okay. And she takes it and she rips that shit.
Wait, what drug was it again?
Demon dust.
Oh yeah.
That's the last thing you put in there, yeah.
Oh no.
Terrible.
And then
Well,
she
News doesn't know
signs-
because she keeps succeeding against the save.
Our
Does
saves are
the-
too high to ever get addicted to it.
Well, I don't know. What is that,
Kabo approves
fortitude?
of this.
Yeah, Demon Dust is a pretty low scale drug.
Yeah, it only affects
Essentially,
people who-
adventurers are generally immune to crack.
Do I
Not for a
save?
certain level 5 bird.
Gotta roll anyways. Do I save?
Wait, what is the DC for Demon Dust is like
It's like
27
26
or
maybe.
something, right?
Mans just finishes.
I'm pretty sure
Sam.
you've cleared the I'm pretty sure Demon Dust is in the 20s, so you're good on that.
Okay. I don't know. I can't see my roll. It was blind, but
Free
Oh,
Anyways.
Coke.
Didn't need to be blind,
does the
but
thing
you
pop-
rolled
does the
35.
thing pop out?
Yeah, you've got a pen.
All right. Electra signs presumably her name. However, it's in Draconic.
You gonna
It's in
sign
the
that?
chat. Well, I certainly wrote something down. It might be my signature.
Eh.
Pingwing is
And
going
she
to-
hands
Sure.
the,
is
she
going
hands it back.
to flaunt his own feathered quill that he uses for his book.
How long have you had that?
What?
Oh yeah. Maybe
How
check
much?
the amps real quick.
Pingwing's a caligwiffer.
I'm a caligula.
News immediately just wants to buy the pen off him.
Hang on 1 second. Oh.
Offers one ass pick.
He says it's not for sale
Why?
because reasons, and he goes to sign the thing. intentionally vague on that.
Bastard.
Because you're mean.
'Cause you're.
I've been nice.
No, but-
You're fucking with me.
no, yeah, I've been nice. It says I check my DMs. Okay, buddy.
You know you fucking smirked when I DM'd you. You don't fucking lie.
Okay.
Don't fucking lie. That was good.
Pigwing is signing away his life on this form. He puts his whole name.
The whole
What's your middle
name?
name?
D.
In common?
D?
D. Rockefeller.
No, it's actually.
Yep.
I actually don't know what. It is.
Rockefeller.
Yeah. What? He puts what he does. He puts Pingwing, and then he puts a like the traditional little symbolage of his Aralonian house, which is the symbol of the raven for House Nevermore.
All right. So I take it everyone's signing these in some way. Is everyone doing it in News's Ghost Ink?
Yeah, I'll do it in the ghost thing.
What if we just
yeah.
don't sign?
Yeah, what if you don't sign?
Why is this like? Why is this?
Fortuna's
Well, if you
Fortuna's
don't-
insisting on this because it's protocol.
Well, if you don't sign, I can't let you in. That's all.
Oh.
Yeah, so
I can't
use the
kidnap
ghosting.
you guys. It's not in my programming.
just write something on the paper.
Nobody held out ghosting to me.
All
I
of
gave
these
it.
experiments are
It's implied that
fully
everyone
ethical.
is dipping their
It's an
pens
open
in the
offer.
ghost ink.
Yeah, ghost
Yeah.
thing.
I write it.
Yeah. I don't write my government name, but my but my
Shabaka X.
but my talent, but my G town name, baby.
Yeah.
Amazing. All right. So some little like slot opens in the wall for you guys to like fax these in. If you want to set the stack in there.
What if I read over all the names? Does it look like Pingwing actually put his real name down?
Pingwing, I think, did. He put his dead ass name, his fucking home address, and his social security
Actually,
number.
Dead ass
By the
name.
sound of it.
Kicker.
And
What?
credit card
Can
number.
Can I not use the ghost ink and do a performance check to sign it in the best forgery of Cammy's signature I can?
You can try,
Based?
but if you got a really good forgery of Cammy's signature, then it wouldn't be the form wouldn't be valid to you now, would it?
That's fine. Not like Fortuna's gonna know.
Wait, is she gonna check manually the names?
Assumedly, this machine is gonna check the names.
Oh well,
How does the machine know who we are?
yeah.
That's exactly it.
Well, Fortuna knows who we are, so I assume that's
Yeah.
like a shared intelligence.
She is
Fine,
the
I'll
central.
ghost ink it,
Don't
All
worry.
right.
and I'll
Well,
sign in.
Yeah, we'll
I'll
see.
sign
We'll see.
in Draconic as well.
Oh boy.
Look, I even
All
did
right.
you a favor. I took out the clause that you can't sue us in case of maiming at death. I did you a solid.
Look, as long as she doesn't kill me, it's fine. I can bring you guys back to life.
Amazing.
Anyway, so you guys turning these in?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right,
Turning in
yeah.
What I wrote in Draconic, that's for sure.
All right, you throw your stack of papers on the faxinator, and it begins like eating them one by one rather quickly,
Hey,
assumedly uploading them to some database. And it's very clearly like it's eating them, scanning them, and shredding them immediately.
Great.
What's the question, Swift?
I was gonna ask Fortuna for a request.
What is that?
Can you? And I'm looking at the Funkos. Do they have to be quite so? Yeah, cartoonish. Could you make a custom of something that's a little bit?
More realistic?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bro really
Wait.
wants to ration 10% more of the city's power to make
There's,
a fucking more realistic sculpture.
I just want
There-
one.
There's another
just
one.
One
There's
of
another thing that you'd notice, Swift. Now that you're looking at the Funkos again.
Okay.
There's not that many of them, but there's a number of Misty Funkos, but no Jinx Funkos.
Interesting.
Are there Sharon Babbage ones?
No, those guys don't have a pops, as it were. Or snaps they're called.
Well,
I guess Jinx didn't sell their image.
I was just gonna request like a special one that's just like a one-off, a more realistic sculpture of.
All right, getting the scanning room.
What? Oh, do I need scanning? Oh, well then never mind.
Of course. Yeah.
Never mind then.
What? You don't want to be scanned?
Well, it
You don't
wasn't.
want Fortuna to blast you with X-ray.
Wasn't of me. It was gonna be of me, Jinx, and our aid. But if you need scanning for that,
Wait, who laid the egg?
Jinx.
Jinx.
Wait a second.
Wait.
Hey, I have an idea, Mr. Swift. And he kind of goes over.
Oh no,
to
he
you,
has an
right?
idea.
He kind of like mumbles
Really?
into your ear. I kind of have this prepared today, and he like shows you like the image of like just disguise self, effectively like a minor. Shows you.
What is it?
If you need somebody to scan with, I'm sure we could find an orb somewhere.
No, I thought Penguin was gonna polyjuice himself or something.
No, that's pretty much you suggest.
I thought Penguin was gonna lay an egg.
He makes himself look like Jinx.
Okay, that is
That's weird.
Just be
Look,
Mr. Swift, nothing to it.
I didn't know Terrence laid eggs.
I
didn't know either, lad.
The more you know, I guess.
he found out the hard way.
Something else was hard too that day.
Mm-hmm.
He looks so proud of his brilliant idea.
I appreciate the thought.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I think someone else was about to get hard
right.
that day.
Hang on a second. Wait a second. So, here's what I could do to you, Swift, Mr. Swift.
Not for you, to you.
No. Here's what I could do for you. I do not have Jinx Funko Pops. I'm sorry, but I can make it Misty. I already have Misty on file. Look at that. Look at all those Funko Pops of Misty I made.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made some nice crafty work, right? No Jinx though.
He
We're all out.
sighs.
And Penguin kind of like leans over to Swift. It sounds like she's trying to cause a problem, Mr. Swift.
Sounds like what?
Trying to cause a problem.
Sophie leans into Penguin's ear. Get close to your microphone.
Sorry, I'm cooking.
It sounds like she's just trying to cause a problem.
Yeah.
Electra says from halfway across the room because she heard.
She whispered half a room away.
Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it.
All right, well, never mind that then.
We can always come back.
And at that time.
Now. Okay, well, now where's Radium and them?
They're two floors up.
Oh. So since everything down here is settled, I guess we just go back up.
Yep, we've got our forms then. Let's go up.
Yeah. Because you gotta pass through the incinerator room.
All right, yeah. Is that the plan next? We're going up to the labs.
Yeah.
We going. We in the elevator.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You guys pile into the elevator, and it takes you up to the trash dimension here. And you see how this elevator goes to here. You'd have to get out of this one and come into this other elevator that goes up to these little stops inside the spherical room.
Spheroid.
The icosahedron.
Yes. But yes, the second elevator in the trash dimension will take you up to a level, and then one of the spheres will be placed right in front of you.
Is there a walkway like we had before, like this?
What?
A what now?
Between the elevator and the icosahedron.
Oh yeah, that's I'm getting there. Sorry, I am dying. But anyway, the you get up to like this level, and then this crane moves a sphere from the inner circle and puts it right in front of you, and it extends like a sealed bridge platform out to your elevator level.
No time like the present. Electrocute's
Alright.
the first step.
All right.
Everybody get in.
The system purges a little airlock, and the doors are open. Ahead of you, the first testing sphere. Number. Let me check my my notes here. This is on the side of the testing sphere. This one is number 16. But what's inside the sphere? That's for, as they say, me to know and you to find out. Next time on the Bannermanes.
Whoa, wait.
Whoa.
Time to get tested on by Fortuna.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
It's like a fun time, yes.
All right.
So testicool.
I'm gonna go ahead and push the button.